YouTube, hello, welcome to the tavern. My name is Drell, I am your tavern master. Welcome on in, pull up a chair, grab a drink, and let's enjoy today's episode of Honkai Star Rail episode 46. Trashcans, blades, and plowshares. It's a mouthful, I know. For context, this episode was initially recorded September 6th, 2024, and in it we finished off the Friendship is Magic trash can event that we started last time, after which we then do Yunli's companion quest named Swords to Plowshares. And that's pretty much it, honestly. Not much else to say about this episode. I hope you all enjoy today's episode. If you do enjoy today's episode, like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you're notified when new episodes come out. And if you want to catch my streams live, you can follow me on Twitch through the link down below in the description. Past that, I hope you all enjoy, and I will see you all at the end. See you later. Howdy, folks. It is I, Drail, and I'll be your tavern master today. Welcome to the tavern. Welcome to the inn. Grab a drink, pull up a chair. Let's have some fun. Howdy, Twitch and YouTube. Should have said that first, but whatever. I'll post these VODs someday, you know? Someday they'll be posted. Ugh. Hey, folks, how you doing? We'll be getting right into it shortly. Just finishing some last-minute cleanup. Oh no, we're done dealing with Scott. Scott's gone. Scott's been dealt with. That boy is off to the penal colonies. I kid, but he deserves worse. Okay, firstly, I'll figure out what the hell I'm doing. We're gonna go to, what is this? That guy is off to mess with Stenti and Kiara.
It's still early.
Kiana.
Where to now?
Like a long face, buddy! Cheer up!
Hey, bud.
Tick-tock! Oh boy! I've eaten too much this time!
Oh, really? Ma'am, why are you on the edge? Stood at the edge of the railing, lost inside as she gazed upon the flowing traffic below, poised as if contemplating a leap. Nonetheless, ending your life by jumping off a building in a dream is like trying to kill yourself with a balloon. Absolutely impossible. Don't take your own life. Take my own life. Alas, it's a shame that this is nothing more than a meaningless show. What? Steps back to safety after hearing you. There's no death in dreams. The greatest punishment is to return to the harsh reality. A tragedy never concludes, but rather takes on a different form to begin anew. As a detective, I can't believe I couldn't figure it out. You're a detective? Yes, and I'm the worst kind in the entire universe. I've gone through many things in my life, most of which aren't worth mentioning, but some are so infuriating that they leave me shaking in anger in the middle of the night. Okay. I've squandered many chances and made the wrong decisions many times. My life is like a pair of muddy boots that gets heavier with each step I take. Perhaps those things are destined to happen to a detective as incompetent as me. Okay.
After the bar closed, I had nowhere to go.
Lou Archer smacks her lips. Her previous grief seems to have turned into some sort of desire. Feeling very thirsty all of a sudden, guess my Soul Glide addiction is acting up again. I need to get a sip or two somewhere. Is Soul Glide addictive? Nothing beats plain water. Water can't compare to the taste of Soul Glide. You gotta have a Soul Glide when you're in Penacony. Speaking of Soul Glide, Lou Archer's eyes seem hesitant. She runs her fingers through her hair while seemingly contemplating what to say next. You're a good person. Thanks. You too. Please allow me to explain. You have a special demeanor that reminds me of my old self. Some label it as meddling, but I prefer to call it as a sense of responsibility. Although I won't really die by jumping off the bridge in a dream, you're the first one besides the family who was willing to lend me a hand in a long time. I must really go bonkers after a few more deaths. I might really go bonkers. By the way, I still think I'm almost normal compared to the other weirdos here. Come with me to the Soul Glad Club. Let's have a few bottles of Soul Glad together. Be careful of emergencies, TikTok. Okay.
Where imagination meets style. Shaping the stream of sophistication. A pirate's apparel fashion.
I have many sets of the same outfit. Did you find it hard to get clothes that suit your style? Here comes your chance. You can try it from the Epirus Apparel Fashion Show. Make your purchase to redeem for free Soul Glad. This is a trash can. There are even trash cans in the dream? This discovery turns into overwhelming joy, and it rushes to your head like a punch. When you return to your senses, you've been enveloped in a sugary mood with a lingering sweet aftertaste. Oh no. Emotions. Thank you for the gear, sir. The calm gear. Run away from the... Okay, leave me alone. Yeah, tavern's in good shape. Not many patrons today, but that's fine. We're just chilling and having fun. That's all that matters. So today's docket is we're going to be...
Become part of the family.
The family.
Enjoy feast fit for a king.
The family protects all guests.
In an instant, Wooly returns to his aloof expression. It's not hard to see the exaggerated outburst he made has made him feel extremely awkward.
Harmonize existence.
The family protects all guests.
What was that?
The family protects all
Is
guests.
anyone worth my attention in the dream? The one who can't get angry. There's no one like that anymore. For some reason, these fellows have all become somewhat true to their natures recently. But I don't think it's a bad thing. Even in dreams, everyone still has the freedom to remain angry. Oh!
Raise a glass and enjoy.
So I would ask him, and he would lead.
Is it jammed?
I would ask him, and he would lead me to the people whose like emotions were out of whack. I see. There we go. What's up here? Oh, but yeah, on today's dockets, we're gonna finish off that trash can friendship event, and then we're gonna do all right, let's go continue the freaking trash can friendship event. Oh man. And then after we finish this event, we'll do
It's still early. Where to now?
we'll do some character stories. Because I've been falling behind on those, and I think I have a few saved up.
28, 29.
Oh god, it's Sampo. Looking at the man before you, you're shocked that little litter pony would call him along for this. Would you consider him your friend? Whoa, if it isn't Stella, my favorite customer. You've come to the right person for a proof of friendship. I'm your trustworthy old Sampo, after all, right? Do you really see trust when you look in my eyes? My friend, how could you be so cruel? Think about it. Isn't the essence of friendship just mutual benefit? No matter how you look at it, our relationship meets the standard definition of friendship in every way. You pay with money, and I pay with effort. Is this not friendship in its purest, most perfect form? I can't say that sounds pure to me, but I still sense a bittersweet friendship between you. Stella, how do you think you would be able to obtain your proof of friendship? Buy proof of friendship from Sampo. You pull out a stack of credits, in your mind this is the most appropriate way to interact with Sampo. With a bright flash of light, Litter Pony obtains Sampo's magic of friendship. God, I hate it. That's more like it. Welcome to the adults world. Here, Stella, this is what you wanted. The stuff only adults can see. Enter battle. Oh, Sampo, you piece of shit. Magical teammates. After the magician uses their skill, if there is an empty slot on the enemy's side, summons one hazardous waste on the enemy's side. Interesting.
More business, eh?
Nap time.
What are you waiting for? The customer is king. And for me to portray the king, well, you gotta make it worth my while.
Sampo is such a
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
This sounds a little different.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Sampo just sounds different and it throws me off a bit. Who are the enemies again? Oh. Sure.
Who will it be? Ill tidings manifest.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Trailblazers.
No, don't.
Bloom. The dead return!
Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Who will it be? stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Ill tidings manifest.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Ill fate descends.
What is that symbol above its head?
I'll see.
What is that symbol above its head? Deep blue curse. Oh, okay, unremovable. At the start, trigger deep blue curse to attack the holder for their allies and their allies. Okay. I was like, what the hell?
The dead return!
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
If I remember correctly, the next update, which should be 2.5, goes live
To betray my customers,
Tuesday, so we'll be having some
I charge
story
extra.
content next week. So that'll be fun. And then I can't remember if Lingsha or Fei Zhao goes live first. I think it's Fei Zhao because I'm seeing a lot of her like trailers and whatnot going already being posted. So I think they're getting ready to launch Fei Zhao.
to betray my customers, I charge extra.
Ill tidings manifest. Beneath the waters lies an endless abyss.
Receive divinity. Repay.
To betray my customers, I charge extra.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
The dead return!
Huh?
There we go. Easy peasy. I say as I just had the auto battle function going. Okay. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Next one, responsible minican. That sounds like it'll be Bronya. Or maybe not. Who is responsible? Oh, is it Clara? No. Is it? Oh, it is Bronya. I was right. Haha. You see a person in a trash can standing on the platform in front of the orphanage, laughing and talking as they stare into the distance. Stella, it's been a while. Please say hello to the express crew for me when you see them. Mr. Litrapony has explained the situation to me. Fortunately, it seems there is a solution to all these recent strange happenings. Looks like we're counting on you once more. For piece of cake. I'd like to thank you all for your effort too, Mr. Pony. Thank you for thinking of Penacony's safety. When you mentioned the magic of friendship, so many memories came flooding back to me. Before I knew it, I had been talking nonstop for ages with Mr. Pony. Sorry for getting carried away and rambling. I was honored that you would share all this with me. This elegant young lady has made a new, like-minded friend, and has been able to reunite with an old one too. Every experience is truly a proof of friendship that should be treasured. I have learned a lot through meeting all of you. Like how to unite our efforts with our hearts aligned. Bronya laughs softly and begins to reminisce about how your hearts were aligned and your efforts bell-like together. With a bright flash of light, Litrapony obtains Bronya's magic of friendship. What a sketch of Bronya. That picture on Mr. Litrapony's body, is that me? That's right. I will also inherit part of your combat style. Stella, are you ready? Enter battle. Goodness gracious, I can't fucking believe this. Blade and Locha. Interesting. Mini cans start with 1 HP. Let's see. Many cans start with 1 HP, with 1 point of HP. Every time allied character's HP is lost or restored, many cans heal for an equivalent amount of HP. When the HP restore reaches the can's maximum, the mini cans evolve up to Ultra Gold form at max. I see.
Bloom. Receive divinity. Repay. The dead return!
Your end approaches.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
Savor it for me. I failed to send you.
I underestimated you. Bloom. The dead return! Receive divinity.
Receive divinity. Take my and mix it with everything.
Savor it
nice.
for me.
Nothing major.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
God, such a lunacy.
Sagacious discernment.
Lend me your strength.
Get a blade.
The fight is set.
Get him, blade. Fuck him up. All right. Next one. Bup, bup, bup. How does the trial version compare to mine? Mine has a lot more damage and a lot more health. Alright, that answers it. Bup, bup. There we go.
Bloom.
So next,
Receive divinity.
let's see.
Repay.
Next,
The dead return!
update goes live on Tuesday.
Your end approaches.
I believe Beijao is going to go live, so we'll probably
Lend
go
me
for
your
it next
strength.
week. And then we'll be fighting against the Borison again, which will be interesting.
To guard and defend.
We'll
Crush
have to see how
them.
that all goes. I think today
Lunar flame.
for the
Blade of moonlight.
for the character quest that we'll do after this, we'll do the
I failed to send you.
quest.
Savor it for me.
Am I coming through all right? Am I coming through all right?
Lend me your strength.
Bloom.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
There we go. Make it a little easier.
The dead return!
In lunar flame.
Okay, that one's done. Next wave.
I failed to send you.
Lend me your strength. Troublesome.
Savor it for me. I failed to send you.
For your sins.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Getting kind of wrecked.
Execute the tyrant.
The dead return!
In lunar flame.
For your sins.
The fight is set. I failed to send you. Savor it for me.
Bloom. Repay.
Lend me your strength. To guard and defend. Crush them.
I wonder if we'll be able to kill
Blade
Scar
of moonlight.
before the end. Maybe not.
I failed to send you.
Executing operation. Executing annihilation. Nothing major. The dead return!
I mustn't fall.
Savor it for me.
Calculating result. Power amplification.
Damn.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
The dead return!
In lunar flame.
I failed to send you.
Rebooting.
So much damage. I love it.
Initiating. I underestimated you.
Savor it for me.
Lend me your strength.
Bloom.
Your end approaches.
Calculating result.
We're getting into the last.
Analysis complete.
I mustn't fall.
We're getting into the last turn section.
To guard and
We
defend.
might not make it.
Crush
We might
them.
just make it.
The dead return! Executing annihilation. Power amplification. Oh.
Savor it for me.
The dead return!
In lunar flame.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Oh, we are so close.
Executing operation.
Oh, we are so
Value
close.
exceeds threshold.
Failed to send you.
Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. We just got it.
To guard and defend. Crush them.
Savor it for me.
The dead return!
Oh, fuck you. It's not my fault they literally just kept coming and spawning. Whatever. Can I talk to people once they've... The fighting style. I never imagined that I would have such an extreme side. You feel like you can see the shadow of someone else. What? What does that mean? Hold on. This fighting style. I never imagined that I would have such an extreme side. You feel like you can see the shadow of someone else. Oh, does she mean Cocolia? I was really trying to figure out what the hell that meant. I was like, what do you mean? Need that. Exchange. We're at 96 pulls. How many pulls am I towards the next 5? God damn it. That was right. Hello? Goodness. Details. Records. How far am I? Okay, so I am at 55. Or 50? Because this would be the top. I'm at 50 pulls since Himiko. So I would technically only need 25 more pulls to get to Soft Pity on Fei Zhao's banner. And then we would have to see where it goes from there. Well, shoot, now that I know I can speak to everyone about after they finish their trials, let's go see everyone else. Alright, that's just me. Okay, who's the second person? Oh, it's March. And March isn't here anymore. Okay. Let me guess, Sampo's not going to be here either, right? Nope. And Bronya's going to be gone as well. Well, that was unintentional. Yep, Bronya's gone too. Okay, so if I don't speak to them right before I leave the area, they despawn. I see. Buddy Minican. This has to be Sela. Am I correct? Let's see.
It's still early. Where to now?
Oh no, it's Pela. That's unexpected. Especially since I think I have a stronger connection with Sela than Pela, but whatever. Seeing this human and Trashcan engaged in heated conversation, you can't help but be curious about the common language a Trashcan could have with a Silvermane guard intelligence officer. What are you two talking about? Stella, long time no see. Welcome back to Belobog. I was just having a fascinating conversation with Pony. It turns out that we like a lot of the same works, and he was even generously gifted me an autographed painting. I never thought I'd see fresh new works from such an obscure fandom. I'm so happy. Oh my god. I should be the one thanking you for taking my recommendation, Miss Pela. What were we talking about just now? Oh, that's right. We were discussing the magic of friendship. There was once a popular anime that was all about using the magic of friendship to save the world. The characters would set out on exciting adventures with their best friends and could also wield wonderful magical techniques. I actually wrote a few fanfics about this anime too. I never imagined that this kind of magic really existed. If it's possible, I would love the chance to experience this for myself. Please tell me how I use this magic of friendship. That will not be a problem for you, Miss Pela. It is time to test Miss Pela's proof of friendship. What do you think a girl like her should do? Become a magical girl with her friends. Pela Shylight shows a fanfic she wrote. It's a story about her and good friend Lynx becoming magical girls of Belobog together with a bright flash of light. Oh my god. Okay, are they referencing My Little Pony in this, or are they referencing Sailor Moon? My guess is it's talking about magical girls, it's Sailor Moon, but I can never be certain. Ridiculous. Could even be referring to Naruto with friendship. Yeah, but Naruto doesn't really have magical girls, I feel like. Oh my god, that Pela drawing. Is that all I needed to do? This is my magic of friendship? That's right. Now you are a true magical girl, Miss Pela. It's time for you to join the real battlefield and defeat those in-between-ware intruders by my side. Oh my god. Oh, Hua Hua and Tingyun. Interesting. When allies use their ultimates, grants 1 connect point to minicans. When connect points are at max, summon 4 additional minicans and immediately launches self-destructive impacts. When self-destructive impacts hit enemies with a special mark, the enemy can be immediately defeated. Oh, if the designated target is defeated, the remaining minicans will enter Ultra Gold form, and they immediately deliver super self-destructive impact to deal a great amount of damage. Jesus Christ.
Let's be friends.
The fact that they just launch the fact that they just launch themselves and blow up.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Literally kamikaze Trashcans.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Yeah! Fight is won!
Get them!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fire! So ridiculous.
Yeah!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Fight is won! Give me strength! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack. Ready for another?
Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Yeah! Fight is won! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
So ridiculous. Alright, time for the actual fight. Argenti, Huahua. I don't know if my Tingyun is better. I don't think she is. She is not by a mile. Not at all. Alright, we're using this one.
Fight is won!
I will protect all beauty! Fire driller!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wretched and fleeting! Get them!
Yeah!
The beauty is eternal! Get them! Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Stay close! Here stands the Silvermane Guard!
Yeah! Fight is won!
I will protect all beauty! Fire driller!
Protect me! Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Flesh!
Ready for another?
The beauty is eternal! Get them! I will protect all beauty. For a Trilla.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all!
Fight as one!
I will protect all beauty! For a Trilla. For a Trilla.
Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Wretched and fleeting. I will protect all beauty.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Get that!
Welcome, customers. 1,000 wonders to raid. Fight as one! Don't come any closer!
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Till I see that light once more.
That light once more.
I will protect all beauty. For a Trilla.
Increases attack of a single enemy and grants them benediction. Oh.
We were supposed to attack yesterday. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Time to clean up. Wretched and fleeting.
Let's be friends. 1,000 wonders to raise your spirits.
Ooh. This one, yeah.
Fight as one!
Attack Sam.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Till I see that light once more, I will protect all beauty. For a Trilla. Step 1, implementation.
Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
That one. Go for Sam.
Fiends or devils, I'll crush them all! Get them!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one!
The beauty is eternal!
Not good. Enemy data secured. Net markers activated. Time for a good old counterattack.
Go for you.
I see. I will protect all beauty. For a Trilla.
Oh,
Welcome,
it's so
customers. Yeah! Enemy targets ready for another. I'm gonna hold everyone Enemy data secure. Net markers activated. Time for a good old
close. Oh man,
counterattack.
if I could get Wahoa to do the final kill. Okay, never mind.
Failed.
There we go. Those shadows have disappeared. It looks like the Friendship of Magic plan is progressing very smoothly. Before you leave Bellabog, could you come to my place one more time? Someone wants to say goodbye to you. Oh, is it the trash can? Is it Litter Pony? My Friendship of Magic attack isn't as cute as I imagined it would be. I wonder what Lynx's... Oh, Lynxies all would be like. Palis seems a little disheartened. Oh, no! Palis' dreams of the magic of friendship have been ruined. She didn't deserve this. Okay, let's go down to... here.
It's still early. Where to now?
Yo. Thanks to your unbreakable friendship with the people of Bellabog, these lots have been blinded by the magic of friendship. Now they have retreated back into hiding in the betweenware, weeping as they reflect once more on how to behave properly. I don't think they'll be back to bother you again in the future. What do you plan to do from here? Joyous times always pass so quickly. I think it's time for us to bid one another farewell. In the real universe, I am no more than an ordinary trashcan. In order to maintain the form you see before you, I forcibly absorbed a large amount of power from the betweenware. After this last battle, my energy is pretty much at its end. But there is no need to be sad. I am so honored to have had the chance to meet you and everyone from Bellabog, as well as fight by your side. I have no regrets. Will I be able to see you again? If you meet me again, it means that something has gone terribly wrong in the betweenware again. Looking at it this way, not seeing each other again may be for the best. Although, being human gives you a great advantage in that you have the ability to dream. Perhaps we can meet again in your dreams. Saying that, I shall remain here for a while longer until the disturbance in the betweenware is completely calmed, just in case those guys decide to come back for a second round. If you're willing to help me wipe out their remaining forces, you can come and find me here. Well then, may we meet again, my friend! Farewell, Litter Pony. I knew thee well. Oh, he gave... You came, my dear Stella! Have you come to fight by my side once more? How are the Dark Shadows now? They started learning from the very basics, how to speak, how to respect other people, and how not to use their claws when playing. Like children in kindergarten? Or like kittens? Is there a way for you to leave the betweenware? Oh, I've actually never thought about this question before. I hear it is no more than a rumor, but it is said that in the physical world there exists a trash can fairy. With their power, it could be possible for entities like us to be transformed from fantasy creatures into material beings. My litter pony. Yeah. My litter pony. My litter pony. Oh, man. Although this is just a fairy tale from my world, fairy tales aren't something to be believed, though, are they? The power to transform a trash can from a fantasy world into a material being. If that's the case, it sounds like this trash can fairy. Maybe some kind of history fictionologist? Am I able to go to your world? A fine question. If everything in the in-between-ware is a consciousness formed from a distortion of the physical world, then there must be a distorted version of you that already exists in my world. Of course, this is all purely theoretical. You should get some rest. You're welcome anytime, my friend. Alright. I walk away. I have to get this done before it resets. Okay. Oh yeah, there's Seal and Luca. Could go talk to them, or that's not what I meant to do. Let's see, Vita Infinita. Fujuen. Here we go. This is Yunli's mission. Man, I always forget how cool Aurum Alley looks. Sketch, in a previous event, like the first event where we met Scott, we basically brought life back to Aurum Alley. Aurum Alley wasn't as busy.
Steamed buns. The buns are huge. Just a few and you'll be full.
The buns are huge, you say?
Take your time. There's always something for everyone.
But, yeah, the Aurum Alley used to just be, like, kind of run down, but after we came and helped, it's been, rejuvenated. We made it back into, like, a bustling sort of, like, tourist, community spot.
I love chatting about food with people.
How's business been lately? Thanks to your sponsorship, my business has been going well. A few days ago, my story was even ranked as the top 100 darkest dishes in the cosmos, made by Outworlders. My friends were afraid to tell me about it because they thought I'd be angry, but I'm actually happy. Recently, I've been getting a whole lot of attention from Outworlders who come here to try my dark dishes. They even formed a dark cuisine council and have been asking me to join as a member. I'm glad to have more customers. As for the council, however, I hate the idea of chefs grouping together to come up with industry standards or something like that, so I refuse their offer. Just drop by and enjoy a hearty meal whenever you're free. My store might be busy these days, but I'll always reserve a seat for you. Well, thanks, Yunli.
I love chatting about food with people.
I'll buy you some food. Ooh, a recipe. Sugar ball fried Viscorpi. That looks like it has eyes in it. Cooked using the flesh of an extraterrestrial monster is defeated by Yunli, the chef of Spices Supreme. Viscorpi are a decaying alien civilization that thrives on parasitizing the orifices of primates, such as the ear canals and nasal cavities, to induce hallucinations. Sure. I guess. What? Okay. Let's go talk to Yunli.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are...
Yunli. I ran right past you, apparently. Oh, hey, Gwenifin. Hey, girl, what you doing?
You're here. Let me show you a trick.
Hi, dear. You came to play with me? A great hero like you, finding the time to came. I just wanted to chat with you. All right, what did you want to talk about? Let's get it all out. How's it going with Ghostly Grove? It's going great. We were beginning loads of followers. Since we solved that case, the Realm Keeping Commission actually got in touch with me recently and asked me to be their Lawfu Mythbuster ambassador. I'm not really sure why an account that deals with the occult has become the embassy of myth-busting, though. Either way, I still do a lot of related live streams. When I get the chance next, the Ghost Hunting Squad are going to get together to talk about all our stories and try and get some tips. Do you still perform offline? Of course. You don't think I'm the one of those idiot streamers that gets famous online and completely forgets who I am, do you? These days, the online world changes every minute. Going viral and getting cancelled can all happen in the blink of an eye. Acrobatics and folk arts are still where my skills lie. My dad once told me one can go anywhere in the universe, but they must never forget where they came from. I came from Miss Yo's acrobatics troupe. Where are you from originally? Honestly, I don't really remember. I ran away when I was little. I don't think there is life left on that planet anymore. After all I remember is that when I was young, I lived in a huge house with an amazing garden plaza. It was about the size of Aurum Alley, actually. I also remember my dad was a great man. He taught me a lot of life lessons, although as I grew up I realized that my dad might have been a corrupt minister. I had to take all of his lessons with a pinch of salt. I ran from my planet and escaped to an IPC mining planet. My siblings and I lived there for many years, but there's not much to say about it. Then I finally came to the Zien show and became Little Gui, the street performer you see today. The fortune teller told me that there is wind in my blood, and that I am destined to a life of wandering. But I think this is a good thing. We short life species only have a limited time, and the cosmos is vast. It would have been a shame not to explore it properly. Let's catch up another time. Yeah, another time. Remember to come back and see me in Orem Alley whenever. If you don't get time, just send me a tip on my live stream. Hey, Yunli.
Ah, there you are. I was looking around before you got here. I already looked everywhere, but March 7th is nowhere to be found.
Maybe March 7th is actually...
Forget it. Let's just assume she successfully skipped class. Actually, she's been quite diligent in her swordplay practice and hasn't taken many breaks lately. I think she deserves a day off. Besides, I used to skip classes even more than her back when I was still learning. If I was in the mood, I could train for 3 days straight. But if I wasn't in the mood, none of my seniors could find me. So, I can understand where she's coming from.
Looks like she's learned it from her master.
Don't make excuses for her. Since you're here, let me treat you to some tasty food. I'm more interested in you today.
Me? Interested in what?
Let's walk and talk.
Okay. Let's walk and talk about what?
Lingsha told me there's tasty food in Orem Alley. Let's go there.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge.
A table for two, please.
All right, come on in. What would you like?
Well, we'll have one of everything on the menu.
Oh, God.
The entire menu?
Do you think it'll be enough?
She's worried we won't be able to finish it all.
Oh, don't worry. There are two of us.
Yunli looks at you confidently.
Well, then I'll start making a few dishes, and if you need more, just let me know.
Jane's buns are huge. Hey.
Thank you.
Are you sure we don't need to look for March?
No, I've thought about it. She deserves a day off.
Do you usually eat a lot?
Yeah. I mean, not too much, actually. Grandpa said to never be stingy when it comes to making friends. So, how big is your appetite?
My stomach is a bottomless pit. You will never see me stop.
Ah, then eat to your heart's content.
Did you just say you were interested in me?
Well, to be more precise, I'm interested in your sword.
I don't have a sword. I have a bat, a lance, and a hat.
Yanqing mentioned you before. He said that you're not to be underestimated, and that your weapon has a unique shape. So I've always been curious about your sword. How the weight is distributed, what material it's made of, whether it contains any special ingenia, and what kind of sword techniques you use.
It's not a sword, it's a baseball bat. Alright, it's not anything special. You place your beloved bat, your most trusted companion, perhaps second only to the likes of March 7th. Pom Pom and everyone before you.
It really is a baseball bat.
Yes.
Grandpa said that a sword doesn't have to be constrained by its shape, so, in a sense, your bat is a sword too. He also said that a weapon mimics its master, so your bat actually reflects your habits and nature, you know?
I'm sorry for getting really not speaking well in that last little bit. I have Tic Tacs in my mouth because I thought that'd be easy, and I was wrong. I mean, honestly, Yunli, I just found this thing on the floor. Yes, I have 3 more packs to go through. I'm on the 3rd to the last.
Let me guess. You're someone who doesn't follow the rules, enjoys improvising, and can handle yourself well against tough foes. Am I right?
Have you been secretly filming me?
Amazing, right? And I bet you always say something silly like, rules are made to be broken.
I'm being attacked here.
I've come across so many sword wielders who acted all righteous and moral, but were really just liars. Their swords always told the truth, though. They told me that their wielders were just a bunch of frauds who relied on their divine weapons for everything. I've hunted down hundreds of swords like this so far, and every single one of them has been melted down.
Wait, you take people's swords by force and melt them down?
Yes, but only for those who cross the line. Melting their swords is my way of protecting those weapons. But just looking at a sword is not enough. Grandpa always says, words and expressions can be deceiving, but in a fight to the death, a sword's movements never lie. The war dance is just around the corner. You'll be participating, right?
Miss Yunli, for talented swordmasters like you, the war dance is a perfect opportunity to show off your skills and make a name for yourself. But for people like her who have already made significant contributions to the Xianzhou, they maybe don't need to prove themselves on the war dance stage. It has been a while, Miss Nameless.
And you are?
Howdy. This is Madame Yukong's secretary.
Thank you for your introduction, Miss Nameless. I'm Shi Kuei, and I work in the Palace of Astrum as the secretary for the Helmmaster. I apologize for interrupting your conversation. I happened to hear you discussing the war dance. And since this person is an old acquaintance, I thought I'd come and say hello.
Are you hosting Jess, Miss Jikui?
Yes, with the war dance approaching, many guests from afar are pouring in. Mr. Pavo here is one of them. He's from the distant planet Kalevala. Mr. Pavo's planet recently joined the Pan-Cosmic Trade System. He brought his delegation here this time, not only for business, but also to return something that belongs to the Xianzhou.
Miss Shikui, the word gift is perhaps more fitting than return. While it did once belong to the Xianzhou, we faced many tribulations to be able to deliver it here, so it should be considered a gift.
I apologize for my poor choice of words. Mr. Pavo's delegation brought a legendary Xianzhou sword that had been lost for centuries. General Huayan plans to personally thank them at the Palace of Astrum and present the sword as a prize to the champion of the war dance. Mr. Pavo and I were actually on our way there. Since you two were talking so enthusiastically about the war dance, maybe you'd be interested in joining us at the Palace of Astrum?
When is this taking place? Because, like, you know, we're about to eat.
Nice to meet you both. The journey to the Xianzhou Laofu wasn't an easy one, but the scenery here is worth it. It's completely different from my homeland. Once the formalities at the Palace of Astrum are finished, I'll find a quiet spot on this street and plant a seedling, and then my mission will be complete. The Sword of Heroes will finally be returned to its rightful owners. I couldn't be happier.
Let's talk about Kalevala.
Oh, you're interested in my home planet? That's great. Your Excellency is welcome to visit us at any time.
Your Excellency? What do you mean?
Even though the trade route just opened, Still might take around 200 system hours to get there from Pier Point, but our planet is really great. Yeah, sure, it's a bit cold and the food is a bit repetitive and our houses aren't as fancy as those on Pier Point, but that doesn't matter. We've discovered massive supernium deposits, and we're on the path to prosperity.
Supernium deposits. 200 system hours. If they go by 24-hour time cycle for their days, then that is about 8 days. I mean, 8 days of travel to a different planet from another planet doesn't sound too bad. Let's talk about the sword.
Oh, you mean the Mieka Kivesa? It's an incredible sword. That weapon helped the legendary heroes of my homeland slay demons, and is highly revered. It also has the power to choose monarchs. All the ancient kings of Kalevala received a sign from the sword, showing they were worthy to rule the land. According to tradition, each monarch would plunge the sword into a stone, and only a hero recognized by the sword could pull it out and ascend to the throne next.
Is this some kind of biometric technology?
Well, those are just legends from the past. No one today has witnessed it firsthand.
Why don't you keep the swords for yourself?
Well, times have changed, and now that we have a council in place, the idea of a sword crowning a king has become a joke. Besides, it wasn't a native of Kalevala who last pulled out the sword and recognized its connection to the Xianzhou ship. It was a visitor from afar. While the sword holds great historical significance for Kalevala, it doesn't truly belong to our world. The old-timers on council had a heated debate about whether to return the sword. They eventually unanimously agreed to let the Mieka Kivesa return to where it truly belongs. That's the best possible outcome.
I'm gonna go witness its return too.
Wonderful. It's an honor to have so many people witness the sword's homecoming.
But we were eating. We were about to eat. Joey Kui, why would you do this?
General Hwayan will hold the sword gifting ceremony at the Palace of Astrum soon. Are you interested?
How could you do this to me? We were about to eat.
Let's head to the Palace of Astrum together.
I'd love to take a look at the sword too.
I know, right? Thanks to March 7 skipping class, we get to join in on the fun. Grandpa always asks me to go look at swords with him, but he hasn't said anything about this one. It's really weird. But now that we're invited, let's go and check it out.
It's still early. Where to now?
There you are. Come on. Let's go to the ceremony together.
Let's go. Oh my god, Argenti! Well, okay.
Please allow me to offer a sincere compliment, my fair lady. Your beauty is as pure as a snow-white iris. Well, if it isn't my dear friend, glad to meet you again.
Hello.
Who is this weirdo?
He's not weird.
Who is this knight?
I am Argenti, a member of the Knights of Beauty. I was invited as a part of the Kalevala delegation to escort the legendary Mieka Kivesa back to the Xianzhou. May I have the honor of knowing your name?
My name is Yunli.
What a beautiful name. I wonder if you have ever heard the holy name of the pure and flawless goddess Adrilla.
Oh, you're here, Yunli. Didn't expect you to be so well informed. Well, now that you're here, don't forget your manners.
Manners. manners. Come on, you won't find another granddaughter as polite and well-behaved as me.
Well, just remember this is a very serious ceremony. Sorry for keeping you waiting, Mr. Pavo. Now, let the sword gifting ceremony begin.
Before the ceremony officially commences, I want to express my gratitude to the Knight Argenti. Thank you for enlightening us about the sword's origin, and for escorting it here safely so that we may complete this ceremony. On behalf of the Kalevalan delegation, I, Pavel Kalistaya, am here to return the legendary Mieka Kifesa to the Xianzhou Alliance, its rightful homeland.
I'm truly grateful for Kalevala's noble act of returning the sword, and for the Knight of Beauty's chivalry. Now, as we gather here on the Xianzhou Laofu, I officially welcome the sword back to its homeland. Mieka Kifesa. It's a fitting name for a sword with such a legendary past. I still remember the name engraved on this sword the day it was forged. Guyin. It was forged by Hangguang, a craftsman from the Zhu Ming's Pyrojaya Forge.
Wait, Hangguang?
Although its blade is worn and cracked, its essence remains as resilient as the Xianzhou Cloud Knights. All it needs is some repairs and polishing by the skilled craftsmen of the Artisanship Commission to regain its former glory. I've decided to entrust this sword, Guyin, to the Laofu Artisanship Commission for restoration. Furthermore, it will serve as the prize for the champion of the Laofu War Dance. This sword will be wielded against abominations to protect our homeland and live up to the mission of the Kalevalan delegation that returned it from so far away.
Thank you, General. It is an honor for Kalevala.
Now, esteemed Knight and delegation members, please head to the Artisanship Commission, where...
Why do I feel like Yunli's about to take it and melt it, or try to melt it?
No! This sword was forged by Hangguang.
Yunli! These esteemed guests have brought back your father's last work. Where are your manners?
Oh, I didn't realize this sword was actually forged by your father. Returning it to its rightful owner is,
Grandpa, give me that cursed sword right now. I'll melt away the remnants of that man's curse once and for all.
Oh, Jesus! Calm down, Yunli.
Don't be rude, Yunli. Apologize to our esteemed guests from afar.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for making a scene. But I have to melt down this cursed sword. I won't let it fall into anyone else's hands.
Yunli, please, go for now. This is exactly why I didn't want Yunli to know about this. I didn't want to create trouble, but trouble found its way here anyway. Perhaps it really is divine intervention. Could you, please, keep an eye on Yunli for me?
Sure thing. I'll make sure she doesn't get into any trouble.
That is a tall order, but I'm counting on you.
I like tall orders.
I apologize for the unfortunate interruption. Let us move on with the ceremony.
Unless I'm mistaken, Yunli should be around here somewhere.
Nothing in this report makes sense.
That's a hefty battleship there.
Did you put up the ad?
Oh, there she is. How did I miss her? Oh, she's crying.
Did Grandpa send you to look for me? I bet he did. Really? Thank you. Just so you know, I'm here just waiting for the perfect moment to snatch that sword. And once I have it, I'll melt it down before anyone can react. Don't even think about stopping me. No one can stop me.
No one can help you if you don't explain what's going on.
Grandpa sent you here. Surely he doesn't want you to help me. Have you heard of cursed swords? That sword is one.
I imagine Stella being like, okay, really quick. When you say cursed sword, could you explain a little more? Because I have a baseball bat that lets me ruin lives. I have a lance that I might have been stabbed by once, and then, you know, it's carried the will of preservation of a planet, and then I carried the hopes and dreams of a dead old man from a dream in a hat. So please be specific. So it's like a sacred sword that's been corrupted?
You've clearly heard a lot of folk tales. But that's not the kind of cursed sword I'm talking about. A cursed sword lets anyone, even a complete novice, wield it with insane skill. Just by holding the hilt, even the weakest rookie can brandish it with incredible speed and strength.
With something like that, March 7th could graduate in just a day.
I'm not joking around. And I'm not making up some crazy story. While a cursed sword grants instant abilities to its wielder, it comes at a cost. It's like continuously adding fuel to the forge. With each swing, the sword drains the wielder's blood and essence. Day by day, the fuel will run out, leaving nothing but an empty husk. Soon enough, it will no longer be a person wielding a sword, but a mindless, killing machine, consumed by bloodlust and murderous thoughts.
Sounds like being possessed by a heliobus.
Oh, so you're familiar with heliobi. That makes this much easier to explain. There was a lunatic swordsmith who infused metal blades with heliobi, as he was obsessed with turning weapons into living things. And this is how cursed swords were made.
So Guyen is one of those cursed swords. So your father sealed a heliobus inside that sword?
I know. I shouldn't have caused a scene at the sword gifting ceremony. But I've thought this through. If I don't make a fuss now, that cursed sword will cause a whole lot more trouble. So it's better if it's me causing the trouble. By the way, aren't they supposed to be taking the sword to the Artisanship Commission for repairs? Why haven't they come out yet? Any ideas?
Really quick, I just noticed this over here. The gentle movement of the flower is actually causing the shadows in it to move. And it's actually giving it a really cool effect that I enjoy. I don't know why, I just had to say it. Maybe there are other ways out of the Palace of Astrum.
Looks like they're not going to show up here. I'll just head straight to the Artisanship Commission. It doesn't matter why Grandpa chose that sword. I won't let it fall into anyone else's hands. I'll track down every single sword he forged and melt them down one after another. Just like I've been doing all these years. I have to go now.
Is she planning to sneak into the Artisanship Commission and steal that sword? Maybe I should keep an eye on her.
That's a hefty battleship there.
Good thing I can teleport. Haha.
The Artisanship Commission is so big. Where could she be?
Hey, yo, have you seen a girl who looks like she could murder you pretty easily with a giant-ass sword?
Just a while ago, a girl came up to me, all fierce and demanding directions. She said she's a member of the Artisanship Commission. Do you know her?
No idea who she is. If she really works here, how can she not know her way around?
I know her. She's from the Xianshou Zhu Ming's Artisanship Commission.
Oh, I see. That explains it then.
Explains what? It explains nothing at all.
She said something like, I'm a member of the Artisanship Commission. Where do you keep your precious stuff? I got scared and pointed toward Master Gongshu's warehouse, where he stores his arumatons.
Wait, why did you give her directions? What if she's planning to steal something?
Let's get to the chase. Where did she go?
Where else? Like I said, she was headed straight for the warehouse, where all the valuable arumatons are.
Yeah, that place is filled with Master Gongshu's precious arumatons. I bet they'll give her a hard time.
Okay, I can understand being annoyed, but wishing, like, pain upon a person? No. I can't fly through this. I should be able to fly through this. Great. You know what? Fuck it.
Stream forth the gleam of old flames.
Oh, hey.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Running and in, running and in. Oh, another one. Here comes a show. What? You're here to laugh too, aren't you? You don't look familiar. I think you're an outworlder. I didn't think these fights were known to so many people. Who's fighting? Who are they? The hottest topic on the Xian show, of course. The one about which of the 6 major commissions are most suitable for new workforce members. Some guy claims to be a diviner, was having a feud with some guy who claims to work for the Artisanship Commission, and even wanted to have a fight off in front of the Artisanship Commission. Actually, all this arguing back and forth, in my opinion, none of the 6 major commissions are any good, and the same applies for the people who work there. You're so young, how can you be sure? What do you know? I may look young, but I'm so much smarter than these adults who have lived for centuries. What's that look for? Don't believe me? Let me tell you, just from this fight alone, I've made a ton of money. They might be a diviner and a craftsman, but they're no match for me. They're so easy. What the fuck? So what exactly did you do? Nothing, just that whole I'll be an adult next year. Which of the 6 major commissions should I apply for? That's me. Bet you didn't expect that, did you? I saw them going at it, so I borrowed my buddy's jade abacus and started fanning the fire. It was so easy. Before I knew it, it's gone viral. And then these 2 fools challenged each other to a fight. I can't. These adults are too hilarious. I saw that they posted the location, so I rented multiple star skiffs specifically to shuttle spectators who came to watch for fun. In the end, so many people came for the fun that the Artisanship Commission had to implement an odd, even license plate restriction. Now my passenger transport hotline is booming. I really have to thank them. It's not good to instigate flame wars like this. It's all about voluntary participation. I didn't force them to argue. If they're willing participants, how can I be to blame? You're to blame because you started it all. How can I, the instigator, be blamed when they're the ones continuing it? What do you mean? People who wanted to watch the show came on their own. Those two fools only knew how to brag and talk big using the Jade Abacus. They didn't even manage to meet face to face. I'm guessing they must have been separated on 2 star skips by the odd-even plate restrictions, so they couldn't meet up. But to be honest, it doesn't matter if they meet at this point. I've earned enough to afford an entire year's worth of immortal delight and snacks. Such cruelty for so little money. Hey, don't scold people like that. Not even my mom scolded me before. Yeah, and that's why you're an asshole. The Abecedary and the Lyceum always say that it's the era that blinds heroes, not heroes that build the... It's the era that builds heroes, not heroes that build the era. I don't believe it. I've been pondering for half a year and I haven't figured out other truths yet, but this era thing is really fascinating. As long as the momentum is up, it doesn't really matter whether the person is a hero or not. The money will just keeps rolling in. Look at them, living for centuries in vain. If you want to see some fun, go check out on the Freight Star skips. You might even see the 2 dolts. What an asshole of a child. Oh, is this an elevator? Ooh. Nice. Nice. An elevator for Trail.
Stream forth, gleam of old flames.
Oh no.
What are you doing here? Look, if I get into trouble, it's my problem. I don't want to drag you into it.
I promised your grandpa that I'd keep an eye on you. Is this really the time to talk about that?
Fine. Let's smash these metal cans first. Then we can talk.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Dreams do come true.
Criminal!
Again.
Nap time.
Fight to live!
Destined for oblivion.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Let's improvise.
Tactic sets the seas ablaze!
Commencing pacification. Treasonous.
Let the show begin. Dreams do come true. Still the same old.
Detonate.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall. On the still waters of oblivion.
Nap time.
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes! Set the seas ablaze! Attack detected!
That's better. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Fight to live!
Let the show begin!
Detonate!
That was the last of them. Thank you for helping me out.
You're welcome.
This place is heavily guarded. But there's nothing but arumatons. Where is the arsenal? Seems like not even those craftsmen know where the arsenal is. At this rate, we won't find anything. And Grandpa might take me away before I can do anything. You're not really here to help me. You're here to stop me, right?
Of course I'm here to stop you. I can't just stand there and watch you get into trouble.
You have a kind soul. But if you want to stop me, you'll have to prove yourself. You probably think I'm being impulsive and unreasonable, right?
Well, I just feel like you're too obsessed with those cursed swords.
No, really. Do I come across that way? Well, I guess I can't deny it.
Looks like a sensitive topic.
You're sharp. Yeah. You could say it's a sensitive topic.
Why don't you just tell me everything?
Look. I owe you an explanation. But this isn't the best place to talk. We need to find somewhere else. Let me be clear, though. I'm still pretty riled up. This is just a temporary break. I already told you about Guyun. The sword that was returned during the ceremony. It's a cursed sword, with a heliobus inside. And Hongguang, the swordsmith who forged it, is my father. I rarely mention his name to anyone other than Grandpa. Maybe, like you said, I've been avoiding having to talk about him. But as long as my mission to hunt down cursed swords continues, it's impossible to avoid the topic forever. For some reason, I feel like I can open up to you. Honestly, I don't remember much about him. All I know is that the Pyrogyre Forge used to be a bustling place, with people from all over coming to get one of his swords. They called him the greatest master craftsman since Yingxing.
I should have waited to open Clip Studio until after she finished talking, but my bad. Get that screenshot. There we go. Very cute.
I didn't catch all the details, but I do remember seeing him forge those amazing swords, while the visitors watched with smiles on their faces. I used to believe that craftsmen brought happiness to others. The swords crafted by the Pyrogyre Forge are famed across the stars. They possess exceptional sharpness and invincibility. With these legendary weapons, even ordinary people can become skilled warriors, capable of overcoming the most formidable opponents. But then, he became obsessed with becoming a famed swordsmith, and started crossing all sorts of lines. He forged cursed swords that should never exist. And all those people who desired those twisted swords started flooding into the palace. However, just like Grandpa said, those who excel with the sword will eventually suffer by it. The palace was overrun with visitors from afar. Some left empty-handed. Others got swords that didn't fulfill their desires. And some even resorted to stealing. And in the midst of all the chaos my father created, he ended up being stabbed by one of the swords he forged.
Oh, God! Oh, Jesus! That's a thing.
It was so sudden and unexpected. Everything went silent for a moment. All I could hear was the sound of bones breaking and blood pouring out. I was frozen in place, unable to move. It was only when my mother pushed me away from the deadly swing of the cursed sword that I managed to escape.
Oh no, did her mom die too?
I don't remember much after that, except for the pounding of my heart and the sound of my own gasps of breath. I could hear the smiths in the Pyrogyre forge shouting, "Run away, Yunli!" And the screams of agony. My tears wouldn't stop. And I couldn't see anything. I kept gasping for air until I collapsed in a pool of blood. If General Huayan hadn't arrived in time, I probably wouldn't be here talking to you now. After that, General Huayan took me in and treated me like his own granddaughter. To me, he is 100 times better than my sinful father. He taught me forging and swordsmanship.
So General Huayan is not Yunli's actual biological dad, Grandpa. Which makes sense, I guess. They don't really look too similar, but like, you know, when you have a universe that has like multiple different species and like children between said species as a possibility, it doesn't really matter much because, you know, you can inherit or not inherit traits from one bloodline or the other. It's not really how genetics, well, it is kind of how genetics work, but whatever.
Hangguang paid for his sins, but his troubled legacy must not go unchecked. According to the records, he forged a total of 1,382 Heliobus cursed swords, and 182 of them had unique designs. When I joined the Pyrogyre Forge for training, I made a vow to hunt down all those cursed swords. So far, I found 312 of them, and Guyun will be my 313th. Like all the other cursed swords, I'll separate it from the Heliobus. Then, I'll melt it down and make it part of the Blade of Forged Remnants. I've said my piece now. Even though it'll be tough for Grandpa, I still have to melt down the sword.
But the delegation calls it the Sword of Heroes. I think you should talk to General Huayan about it.
So, you're saying, even though Grandpa knew it was a cursed sword, he still chose it to be a prize because he thought it wouldn't cause any trouble? No. No matter how I think about it, something is definitely off. Grandpa didn't tell me anything about the ceremony. He must be hiding something.
Well, he probably knew you'd react this way because you reacted this way, because he knew who made the sword.
Besides, after our argument today, you want me to go back and talk to him now? No way. At least not today. Maybe tomorrow. Somehow, after talking to you, I feel like I've cooled off a bit. Well, I'll have an honest conversation with Grandpa tomorrow. And I won't take any action against Guyun until he gives me his reasons.
Good. Don't forget to apologize to General Huayan.
Yeah. I shouldn't have done that in a public place. Anyway, thank you. We'll catch up tomorrow.
I should go back to the Palace of Astrum and tell General Huayan what happened at the Artisanship Commission.
Who are you? Could you, listen? 1 day of work, 5 days off, come with good benefits? It's dangerous here. Get down from there. What? I'm not here to off myself. I was just tired, so I sat down to rest. That's not right. The hexagram said pure passerby will definitely be around here during this time. Be honest, are you pure passerby? I really am just passing by. What a waste of my time. If I thought you were that person who was harassing me a few days ago with a weird username called pure passerby. But it turns out you're really just a passerby. What a letdown. I waited for so long. What really happened? You look like an outworlder. Fine, it shouldn't hurt if I told you. A few days ago, I was browsing randomly on my Jade Abacus, and there was a young man who just turned an adult. He was asking if he should apply for the Divination Commission or the Artisanship Commission. I've been there before, so I gave him a brief breakdown of the pros of the Artisanship Commission. You see, the craftsmen earn their living with their craftsmanship. Wouldn't it be great to have skills you could always rely on? Everyone knows the Artisanship Commission oversees many projects, and as long as you work hard, you can earn a lot. If you're lucky enough to invent some kind of mechanical device and sell it, the patent. So although you cannot collect fees from the patent protection period expires, if you're smart about it, you can still live comfortably off the patent fees for decades. Besides, everyone in the Artisanship Commission is a craftsman. Over there, skills speaks for themselves. There's no office politics, so young people won't be at a disadvantage if they join. I responded with a well-meaning piece of advice for that kid to apply to the Artisanship Commission. Then this pure passerby guy chewed me out just for that. What was he chewing you out about? He lambasted me on every point I made. He refuted the advantages of the Artisanship Commission I raised one by one and gave me a fierce tongue lashing, saying that the most popular workplace on the Xian show now is the Divination Commission. I'm from the Divination Commission myself. Why didn't I know about this? The nonsense he spouts is going to lead the kid down the wrong path. I'm not a coward either. We argued for a few days, but it didn't seem to lead anywhere, so I suggested we meet in person and have a face-to-face discussion. Come to the largest freight star skiff on the Artisanship Commission. Let's talk face-to-face. I posted this publicly, so he and everyone should have seen it. He said he'll even be here, but why this place? He said he's from the Artisanship Commission, so of course I didn't believe him. In this economy, why would anyone reveal their true background? So I chose to have it at the largest freight star skiff they have. With so many craftsmen coming in and out, if he dares to show his face, I'll expose all of his fake wisdom and post it online. By then, this imposter has so little integrity he didn't even show up. I came all the way here early in the morning by star skiff. There have been so many visitors to the Artisanship Commission in the past few days that the dock has been implemented an odd even number restriction system. It's a good thing I came early. The odd-numbered lane is the busiest docking point in the Artisanship Commission, and if I came any later, there wouldn't be any space left. By the way, if you happen to come across someone who looks like this guy, please let me know. If it's really him, I'll prepare a small gift to thank you. God, what a shitty little kid. There we go, this way. Rotate. I didn't. One more try with feeling. Okay, to get up there I have to go up and around. Nope, that's to go out, I think.
What? Stream forth, gleam of old flames.
I apparently have not been back to the Artisanship Commission in a while because there's a lot of chests here that I apparently never got.
Stream forth, the gleam of old flames.
This will be super easy. This will be super easy. A chest for me? Wonderful.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Oh, whoops. There we go. Does that lead to a place I haven't gone to before? Oh, it does. Wow, I apparently did not do a lot in the Artisanship Commission. God damn. Oh!
Storm's on the horizon.
Target sighted. All units on alert. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise.
Treasonous.
Attack detected.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Dreams do come true.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Fight to live!
Destined for oblivion.
Nice. Murderize them.
Another blood debt repaid.
Oh. Okay, what do we got?
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Seek, and you will find.
Open door. Is that chest over here? No. It looked like there would be. Come back this way, then we wake up the Psy Crane. Keep going. Walking in front of you, even. Oh, Master Gongshu.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Who can develop the best heliobus weapon? Gongshu Liang from the Artisanship Commission. Master Gongshu, what are you doing here? I'm planning to do a weapon test. Do you remember the Lumiflux Pixis that helped you destroy the Ambrosial Arbor Coil last time? Master Gongshu poses as usual and raises an eyebrow as if he's implying that you should praise the Lumiflux Pixis. I do remember. It's all thanks to it. Not bad. That sounds a little half-hearted, kid. It's such a miraculous item. I'm sure you can find a few more words to say about it, right? After what we did last, I have been thinking about improving the performance of this mechanism. But ever since the Artisanship Commission suffered the disaster, no apprentice dared to come in with me. You came in just in time. Why don't you be my assistant? Well, what do you want me to do? I wanted to test the performance of the Lumaflux Pisces, but I can't do it alone. You do the test, and I will record by your side. This will make our weapon test efficient. Don't worry, it's not difficult. Just like before, you can adjust the position of the receiver so the heliobus energy can penetrate all of the balloon targets in one go. Oh, okay. Okay, let's just get a path shown real quick. Oh wait, I see how it is. Hold on. Nope, meant to do that counterclockwise. One more time. That should take it over to there, which breaks that balloon. Let me do... God damn it. Okay, that should be it. Okay, I'll be honest, I miscalculated. Okay. Clockwise. Clockwise. There we go. That should do it. Well done. You're much more capable than my incompetent disciples. The heliobus weapon has been refracted many times, and its energy has not been attenuated. If it used in battleship formation, it'll definitely strengthen our power. Haha. Okay. Bye. Bye, Gongshu, you nut. Let's see, is there anything up here I'm missing before I leave for the Palace of Astrum?
Storm's on the horizon.
You're not who I was anticipating, but...
Please stay tuned.
Oh! Bitch!
Firefly 4. Activate! Target sighted.
Let the show begin!
Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
Let's improvise. On the still waters of oblivion, I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Sets the seas ablaze!
Give me that chest.
Full of supplies. A rare find.
Okay, that should be it. Man, only 6 of 11? God damn. Oh, there's apparently stuff over here that I haven't unlocked yet. That would explain it. There's a calyx over here I haven't done yet either. What on earth do you mean? Blood of treasures. I meant to say bud.
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Well, that seems dangerous. What is the purpose of coming over here?
Stream 4. Gleam of old blades.
Ooh. Hello.
Three days later.
Ah, finally! Lord, that was stupid and idiotic how long that took me. Oh, hey, it's the other guy who's waiting. The fuck?
Perhaps there's more than one right answer. Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
Hex Club. What? I'll do that later.
Stream 4. The gleam of old blades.
What was that? You could be good firewood.
Okay. That's weird. I was like, why is that band just moving? Professor Layton has his head in his hands. Yeah, probably. He's still not here? Weird. Yeah, it's like you guys are on opposite sides of the commission. Who might you be? Were you looking for me for quite a while over there, perhaps? Are you comfortably slacking? Who? Oh, then I probably got the wrong person. That's good then. I thought you were the person who threatened to beat me up. Also, you're clearly an Outworlder. How could it be you? I guess it's my fault for assuming earlier. Who do you think I was? Someone called comfortably slacking? Just listen to that handle. It must be someone serious. It must not be someone serious. Just a while ago, this person was hamming up about how good life is in the Artisanship Commission, and is trying to strong-arm a naive young'un to apply with us. So I responded with 30 replies to expose his lies. He was so riled up, he openly threatened to meet me face-to-face to have a fight. I thought to myself, who's afraid of whom? I've been at the Artisanship Commission for over 100 years, and I didn't get to where I am by being a pushover. If he dares to come, I'm sure to give him a lesson he won't forget. So what did he say? Oh, nothing. He was boasting about how working for the Artisanship Commission is good, so I just told him some facts as a retort. He said the Artisanship Commission oversees lots of projects and earns lots of money. That part is accurate, but those who are in charge of projects are always stationed away from home. What's the point of earning so much? And at that point, about overnight wealth from inventing Ingenia, those were old-fashioned stories. Over the years, those ideas from self-proclaimed geniuses have been done over and over again by past generations. In my opinion, younglings should go to the Divination Commission for an easy life. Just stay on the Xian show, drink some tea, do some divination, and earn money by scrolling on the Jade Abacus. It's so comfortable. But this person insists on spreading rumors, something about don't overthink, choose the Artisanship Commission. I mean, if you want to deceive yourself with such things, that's on you. It's not good to harm others. This guy keeps insisting on impersonating a craftsman and keeps asking me to meet him on the largest star skiff. It's ridiculous. I don't know who gave him the confidence. Then why did you agree to it? Why wouldn't I? I'm on my home turf. Why should I be afraid? Besides, I'm not a reckless person. I've already reported the incident to the Cloud Knights. I told them someone was threatening to teach me a lesson. As soon as he tries something, I'd yell and then be the ambushed Cloud... The ambushed Cloud Knights, or the Cloud Knights that get ambushed, not the ambushers. Recently, the cargo flow has been too high, and they have implemented a system of odd, even number restrictions for star skiffs. I think he's probably still waiting in line for a star skiff. After all, he's not like me, and as a craftsman of the Artisanship Commission, I can enjoy free and prioritized travel within the Artisanship Commission star skiffs. An internal benefit, you see. Well, they call it a benefit, but in reality it's pretty shabby. Don't be fooled by the constant stream of freight star skiffs coming and going here. Most of them are borrowed from the Skyfaring Commission. The number of star skiffs that actually belong to our Artisanship Commission can be counted on one hand. So this internal benefit can only be used on a select few star skiffs. But star skiffs are always delayed, and I often have to wait so long. Let's not talk about this anymore. Since you came from other places, if you manage to spot this guy, please let me know. I'll thank you. Okay, I found both of you. Oh, it's you. We were looking for me some. Could it be... Did you find the Oaf's location? Tell me. I can't wait. Tell him about the Vidyadhara child. This little guy's thoughts are already twisted and convoluted. It's scary to think about. I think I need to inform the nearby Cloud Knights. Let's see how his parents will deal with him. How could this be? Good. I'll go talk to the other guy and tell him about it, the child, so the child can be also gotten by the Cloud Knights then. Little shit. Let's see. I should be able to just fast travel up here, right? Yeah. Over here. We'll go talk to this guy. It's you again. How was it? Did you find the other guy's location? Tell him about the Vidyadhara child. What? Is that real? And he's just a little twerp? This is... I can't take this. I have to calm down and think. No. I have to calm down and divine my next steps. I didn't mean to rotate it. God damn it. Rotate. God! do I get down? This way. Okay, I'm guessing the child just got told off to his parents or something. I don't know. Anyway, we're done here. I'm done. We're going to the Palace of Astrum. Emergency alert from the Lawfu Realm Keeping Commission. According to the regulations of the commission, physical fights and brawls are illegal and not only pose a threat to the well-being of others, but may also lead to serious consequences. We remind all citizens and travelers to not believe unverified rumors and to rationally resolve conflicts. When encountering traffic congestion or navigational restrictions, please plan your travel and return accordingly, follow the order of passage, and avoid blocking emergency lanes to prevent secondary accidents. It is everyone's responsibility to maintain a harmonious and stable environment on Lawfu. That means you little pot stir. The willing does not bite. Anyway. Thing.
My granddaughter didn't cause any trouble, did she, young lady?
You explain Yunli's situation to Huayan. You explain what happened in detail, and Huayan's nervous expression eases a little.
Sorry for all this trouble. Yunli told you quite a bit. Now it's time for this old man to tell my side of the story. Guang was my beloved disciple. A rare genius not seen in the Pyrogyre Forge since Yingxing. However, talent can sometimes be a curse. He had an unusual fervor for forging, and he dreamed of forging a sword with self-awareness that surpassed that of humans. He believed it would make warriors invincible without any training. According to him, while weapons of mass destruction like Zhu-Ming flames and alchemical arrows can destroy many enemies, true victory lies with soldiers who fearlessly fight, ready to lay their lives on the line. Usually, Xianzhou swordsmiths infuse a basic level of awareness into their swords to make them easier to wield. But even then, soldiers need to experience countless battles to overcome fear and sharpen their instincts. So
he thought of using Heliobi to absorb emotions. So he thought of using Heliobi to impart combat experience.
By infusing Heliobi into swords, he managed to forge weapons that could grant their wielders strength and valor, and even make decisions for them. However, weapons are different from regular tools. They are meant to kill, plain and simple. After countless battles, all the anger, fear, and bloodlust are soaked up by the Heliobi within the swords. The soldiers wielding them not only gain strength, but they also become consumed by the malice, turning them into puppets possessed by the swords. No matter how noble Hongguan's intentions were, those weapons, soaked in blood, turned into cursed swords eventually. Later, Outworlders got wind of what he was doing and encouraged him to keep forging cursed swords. They came up with all sorts of reasons, from taking back their kingdoms to slaying demons. And you know what happened next. That massacre took her parents' lives, and the lives of many craftsmen in the Pyrogyre Forge. Yunli managed to survive, but she couldn't escape the horrors of that day.
That's why you didn't want her to see the sword.
Yes. I don't want her to spend her whole life trapped under her father's shadow. She doesn't deserve to carry the weight of his mistakes. Despite her vow to hunt down and wipe out all cursed swords, fulfilling that vow requires immense effort. Traversing the starry seas in search of the swords is like finding a needle in a haystack. And to reclaim those swords, she has to duel the bloodthirsty wielders, teetering on the edge of life and death. She has taken back over 300 cursed swords, and has suffered the same number of fatal wounds.
Damn.
I took her in to give her a chance at a normal childhood, not to send her on a sword-hunting journey. Even if she manages to melt down all the cursed swords one day, what will she do with her life after?
Yeah. That's literally like... That literally is the thing of like, I've completed my life's objective. What do I do with myself now? I still have hundreds of years ahead of me. Does that sword really contain a heliobus?
Gu Yin is indeed one of the cursed swords forged by Han Guang. Very few swordsmiths could use heliobai as forging material, and Han Guang was one of them. His attempt came at a terrible cost.
Yunli plans to talk to you tomorrow.
I thought this sword could be an opportunity. I wanted to tell her that her father wasn't all evil, that even the man she resents so much managed to forge a true sword of heroes. I also wanted to find a chance to tell her about the history and origin of this sword, but not during the ceremony. As you saw, it wasn't a good time. I've instructed the Artisanship Commission to keep the sword safe in the arsenal. If you have any doubts, feel free to ask the people involved.
Master Gongshu, there's something I want to talk to you about. General Huayan gave the Law Food a sword called Gu Yun. Don't worry, General Huayan has already conferred his instructions. Right, I heard from my apprentices that a young lady with a sword barged into the Artisanship Commission. That's General Huayan's granddaughter, right? Is she here to chat or kidnap me? She's calmed down now. She already promised me that she wouldn't take Gu Yun until we've confirmed the situation. What, she's coming to steal the sword? My nerves can't take much more of this. The Knight of Beauty just escorted the sword to the Artisanship Commission. It is currently in the armory without a chance for compromise or mishaps. You just relax. When I have the time, I want to hear that little girl tell me why she tried to steal the blade.
Since my granddaughter mentioned talking to me tomorrow, I'll be waiting for her. By the way, you watched over her for quite some time. You must be exhausted, aren't you?
Nah. A pretty lady like her never gets tiring.
I'll be counting on you then.
Time to go back and find that class skipping March 7th.
On the plus side, the Palace of Astrum is literally like right outside of where March 7th's lessons should be. After finishing it all, you returned to the Express and came face to face with March 7th. God, skipping class. Sipping milk, tea, and gossiping, time slipped away unnoticed. The next day arrived. Oh no. You there, Stella? Are you able to cooperate with us for a bit? Care to come to the Artisanship Commission? Something happened to the sword? Whoa, I didn't even say anything. How'd you know? That's correct. The Artisanship Commission said they received a sword yesterday. Oh, Daoho. From General Huayan. Today we checked and the sword has vanished. Anyway, the Realm Keeping Commission is officially conducting an investigation and interrogating the relevant individuals. I told them to be careful. I even told Master Gongshu yesterday to be careful, keep careful watch on the sword. Does he know about the current situation? Yes, he reported the case. Anyway, anyone who attended yesterday's ceremony lacks a clear alibi will be considered a suspect. The craftsman also mentioned a young girl who broke into the Artisanship Commission with a sword in hand. She bears the bulk of suspicion. Alright, enough chatter. I'll see you at the Artisanship Commission. I hope it wasn't Argenti who took the sword, because that'd be embarrassing. Well, maybe not embarrassing so much as unfortunate. Or maybe Pavala took it.
All right, everyone is here. It's time for questioning.
Yunli, I'm sure you understand why the official called you here, right?
Yeah? But I didn't steal the sword.
I can vouch for her.
Now is not the time to use your reputation like that.
I'm not.
If we don't recover the sword, we will be breaking our promise to the Lawfu and betraying the delegation. We're counting on you to find the truth, Official Dahao.
Yes. It's my duty to thoroughly investigate the case. Even though Yunli is firm in her words, we can't just rely on her testimony.
After everything, the sword still got stolen. They should have given it to me from the beginning.
Just keep quiet.
In this case of Gu Yun's theft, everyone involved seems suspicious to some extent. Miss Yunli is the main suspect. First, during the sword gifting ceremony, Yunli openly expressed her intention to steal the sword. She even mentioned it multiple times. After the ceremony, she broke into the Artisanship Commission and destroyed Arumatons in an attempt to get the sword. Am I right?
That's true.
The Realm Keeping Commission inspected the arsenal where Gu Yun was stored, and there were no signs of forced entry through the doors or windows. The only possible entrance or exit was a small window gap, just a few inches wide.
Ah, it's like a locked room murder mystery.
Hey! It's just a theft.
Okay, I'll be honest. I wasn't expecting that response. I love how, like, Stella's just like, oh, it's like a murder mystery. Just, like, trying to come up with an analogy. And Daho is like, no, I didn't say anything about murder. It's just a theft. Stop that right now. Don't bring that shit here.
The box containing Gu Yun was opened, and the sword went missing. But none of the other swords in the room were touched. Which means...
The suspect knew about the box and the sword. The theft was planned in advance.
Yeah, I don't think it was stolen on a whim.
Exactly. The suspect had a clear motive and took only Gu Yun. So, besides the ceremony participants, only the delegation members had access to the sword.
Could it be that I stole the sword? Stella with the wild cards. Stella, technically, but I named her Stella.
In that case, why would they return it to the Xianzhou in the first place?
Not everyone in the delegation has the same agenda.
That makes sense. The delegation, led by the Knight of Beauty, delivered the sword to the Artisanship Commission. The craftsmen who received it testified that they didn't take anything from the arsenal.
Could it be Argenti stole the sword?
Argenti? Oh, that Knight of Beauty. He was with the delegation when they handed over the sword to the Artisanship Commission. You might not know, but he's the one who recognized the sword's origin on Kalevala and escorted it back to the Xianzhou. In other words, he's the one who made it possible for the sword to come home. So, he wouldn't have gone through all that trouble to bring it to the Lawfu if he wanted to keep the sword for himself, right?
Could it be that a craftsman stole the sword?
Master Gongshu checked the work records, and I questioned all the craftsmen and apprentices who were on shift at the time. But I didn't find any suspicious individuals.
Could it be that I stole the sword?
So, did you steal it?
No, I didn't.
Then stop joking around.
I can prove that she came to me after leaving the Artisanship Commission, so she couldn't have stolen the sword.
To put it simply, Not everyone who's seen the sword has been to the Artisanship Commission, and not everyone who might want the sword has seen it. So, the only remaining suspect is Miss Yunli.
Fair enough.
So...
I didn't steal the sword.
Well, when you've eliminated the impossible, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth.
No, this isn't the only remaining possibility.
If you want to prove me wrong, you'd better come up with some solid evidence.
Let me gather my thoughts. I need to help Yunli clear her name.
Talk to the witnesses about the scene and
Did we miss any clues?
Ah, time for me to be a genius. Hell yeah, let's go. The container used to seal Guyun is indeed a sight to behold. Its beauty is radiant. Perhaps it was this very beauty that it was drawn unwanted attention. Regardless, as one of the few pieces of physical evidence left at the scene, it might just hold traces of the thief. Sword case exterior. The sword case, masterfully adorned with metal wire inlays, traces the pattern of lotus flowers, subtly proclaiming its origin from the illustrious Xianzhou Zhuming. The locking mechanism nestled within the case remains intact, bearing no marks of external force or tampering.
So, the thief took the sword from the case without picking the lock?
Open the sword case. You notice a few smears of red along the bottom of the sword's case interior. It's hard to ignore, as if it was deliberate declaration of existence to those who are viewing the sword case. Extract the red coloring from the interior of the sword case. A few petals teetering on the brink of withering, more precisely, a single rose petal. Okay.
Why is this flower petal inside the case?
The only person we know of that deals with roses who was with all of this is Argenti. You close the sword case and put it back. Intact lock, rose petal. Could Argenti have opened the lock? Pavo, question.
Who could have thought that the Mieka Kivesa would be stolen? And that the prime suspect is General Huayan's granddaughter? Regardless, we've accomplished our mission, and now it's the Xianzhou's problem. By the way, why did that girl call it a cursed sword? It's quite upsetting.
Because the sword can take over the wielder's mind.
That's enough, young lady. Let me get something straight. On Kalevala, this sword has always been highly revered. The first master of the Mieka Kivesa slew countless demons and then passed it down to a line of wise monarchs. The monarchs would heed the guidance of the hero spirits within the sword and gain insight into defeating their enemies.
Right. Daho sounded like Brooke. This guy doesn't sound quite right. Pavo. Who voices Pavo in Honkai Star Rail English? I'm not finding anything. Was that actually the voice of the Helio?
What is, Helio? What? Never mind. The point is that the Mieka Kivesa did help the ancestors of Kalevala build a strong foundation. It's definitely not a cursed sword.
Yunli says she didn't steal the sword, and I am willing to believe her. But I know well that Yunli can be impulsive. So if she did steal the sword on a whim, I won't show her any favors. You were with Yunli yesterday, young lady, so you have the best chance to prove her innocence. Is there anything you need to ask me?
Did she come to you afterward?
No, she was still mad at me, so she didn't come by. If she had come with you, she wouldn't be a suspect right now.
How was the sword delivered?
After the ceremony, Argenti carried the sword case. and together with the delegation, they were escorted by the Cloud Knights to the Artisanship Commission. The artisan there confirmed that the sword was safely stored.
Okay. That's all I have to
I'm
ask.
counting on you, then.
Murder mystery. Okay. Gongshu, you have some explaining to do.
Yes, I received your message yesterday and went to the arsenal to check on it. But when I went back this morning, all that was left was the case. I don't know anything else, so asking more questions won't help, I'm afraid. However, as the Master Artisan of the Artisanship Commission, I've got to clarify something. Even though the sword was stolen, this commission is still highly secure. Wait, no. I just remembered. My precious aromatons were smashed!
Don't worry about that part. Okay. Hey, Yunli, question.
I don't want to make things difficult for official Dahao. Let's do this his way, and prove my innocence. If I can find that cursed sword, I can prove my innocence right away.
That would be too convenient. No, that would make it look like you did steal it.
There's something else bothering me. Why would the thief take the sword, but leave the case behind? Did they melt down the sword like I wanted to?
Maybe the case was too much trouble.
Yeah. Maybe. But if the case was too much trouble, wouldn't it be too conspicuous to carry around the sword like that? In plain sight?
Talk to Daho and deduce the truth. Daho!
If you've found any clues, feel free to tell everyone.
I'm 100% sure Yunli didn't steal the sword.
Thank you. But I'm not sure if I can convince Mr. Dahao.
100% sure. Fine. Let me go through my reasoning again, and you can interrupt if anything feels off.
Oh, we're gonna debate him.
Throughout the entire incident, there was only one suspect who broke into the Artisanship Commission, and that was Miss Yunli. Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun, but you stopped her in her tracks.
What Dahao said seems right. Exactly. So at least Yunli didn't steal the sword at that time, because we were at the Arumaton warehouse.
If your testimony is reliable. I'm not implying anything, but we need to scrutinize every piece of evidence. Miss Yunli caused a ruckus at the Artisanship Commission trying to take away Guyun. But after bidding farewell to you, Yunli pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
After Yunli and I went our separate ways, I messaged Master Gongshu to inform him about the incident. And much later, Master Gongshu told me the sword was confirmed safe. So up until that point, Yunli couldn't have stolen it. Can I prove this?
After bidding farewell to you, Yunli pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
Responsible for repairing. He checked on...
Wait, you messaged Master Gongshu? I had no idea. Well, that's some solid proof right there. However, it only proves the sword wasn't stolen up to that point.
I didn't do it!
After bidding farewell to you, Yunli pretended to leave, but snuck into the arsenal alone and stole Guyun.
On second thought, maybe let me think about...
Take your time. After bidding farewell to you, Miss Yunli caused throughout the entire...
Your statement isn't quite accurate. Argenti, the delegation members, and even me, we were all at the Artisanship Commission at some point.
True. But they all left after delivering the sword. And the craftsman overseeing the handover confirmed that they couldn't have left with the sword. We looked into it as well. Before Gu Yun was handed over, the Psy Crane at the entrance of the Artisanship Commission captured you leaving. But there's no record of Miss Yunli leaving.
Oh, so the Psy Cranes also act as, cameras. There we go.
Why would I dare leave through the main entrance after smashing the Arumatons?
Throughout the entire incident, there was only one Miss Yunli caught after bidding farewell to you. We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
Looks like you're missing some crucial evidence.
There are no signs of the arsenal being broken into, so... the only real evidence is the sword case.
No, the fact that there are no signs of a break-in is suspicious in itself. Which piece of evidence should I use to convince Dahao?
We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
The fact that the lock is intact?
I carefully examined the lock of the sword case, and there were no signs of tampering or damage.
What does that mean?
It means that the case was never locked in the first place.
As to why the case was never locked in the first place, only the people who delivered it to the Artisanship Commission would know. Plus, I found something else inside the case. Which piece of evidence should I use to further convince
We haven't found any other suspects or evidence.
The rose petal.
I found this in the crevice at the bottom of the case.
A rose petal? Huh. I must have missed it during the search. But why was there a petal inside the case?
I don't know. But I do know that wherever that Knight of Beauty goes, he always leaves behind a trail of rose petals that's almost impossible to clean up.
Debate successful.
My thoughts are a mess. Let me sort them out. The sword case was never locked, which is evidence that only someone who delivered the sword could have done that. And the rose petal was probably left behind by that Knight of Beauty. But how did he manage to take the sword from the Artisanship Commission? Why did he steal it after returning it here? And why would he leave that petal in the case?
How am I supposed to know?
I know. Gu Yun flew out of the case on its own. The Knight of Beauty only unlocked the box to aid its escape.
Don't be ridiculous. How can a sword escape from a case on its own?
You, sir, have apparently never seen a flying sword.
You've never seen a flying sword before?
I've only heard about the Mieka Kifesa being able to fly in legends. But even if it could fly, why would the Knight of Beauty do this?
Like I said, the sword contains a heliobus. Argenti must have been under the control of the sword. Maybe he was under its control even before you arrived on the Lofu.
Official Dahao, where can we find that knight?
Let me see. The docking location of Argenti's ship. The one and only.
Let's go. We've got to find Argenti before that sword completely takes over his mind.
Am I gonna fight Argenti again? I have fought that man so much. I have fought him on at least 5 different occasions. I'll never be free. I'll never be free of fighting Argenti.
It's still early. Where to now?
Success and failure.
Please stay tuned.
Argenti! Halt! Why are you standing before a chair? In a corner of Starskiff Haven, you stumble upon a knight clad in shimmering silver armor. Rather, it seems he sought you out. 15th day of month X, 1604.
I've been waiting for you here for quite a while.
Knight of Beauty. You're the one who stole Guyun, right? Hand it over. You have no idea how dangerous that cursed sword is.
Dangerous? In my humble opinion, the real danger is always the hand wielding the weapon.
So you intentionally left the rose petal behind?
Yes, I did. As a Drilla's knight, I've sworn to live in poverty, and I abhor theft. I had to leave behind a rose petal in order to keep my promise to Master Guyun and uphold my knightly oath.
What? What do you mean?
I agreed to assist Master Guyun in its escape from the Xianzhou. As the person who pulled it from the stone monument, captivated by its beauty, I must not let it down.
I'm sorry, what? I sworn to live in poverty and I abhor theft. I had to leave behind a rose petal in order to keep my promise to Master Guyun. Oh, okay.
I couldn't stay in the arsenal to convince the craftsman, nor did I want to take the sword like a thief. That's why I left behind a small piece of evidence that pointed to my identity in the hope of an open and honest conversation with you.
Whatever your reasons are, you're planning to take the cursed sword away from the Xianzhou. Hand it over to me.
Back then, it was the beauty of Master Guyun that impressed me, so I willingly embarked on the journey to return the sword. But unfortunately, Master Guyun's homeland is no longer the ideal place for it to return to. As a Knight of Beauty, I must not abandon it halfway.
Oh no. He's completely captivated by the power of that cursed sword.
I mean, this is kind of how he talks normally, so how can we snap him out of it? It's like a devil that can mess with your mind.
The solution is right in your hand.
My baseball bat?
Captivated? No, I am touched by Master Guyun's flawless beauty. To be honest, I'm confused why none of you can understand this sword. This is quite heartrending. I've already made up my mind to take Master Guyun away from the Xianzhou.
That cursed sword has messed with your ability to think. But I'll break you free from its grip. I'll shatter its illusion. And the sword itself.
Fair lady, if you're intent on taking away this person, this sword that is under my protection, please engage me with a fair duel according to knightly etiquette. As a representative of this duel, I, Argenti, challenge you.
A representative?
I swear on the spirit of chivalry, in front of Adrilla the Beauty, that I will represent Master Guyun in this duel. If I win, you will allow Master Guyun to leave the Xianzhou with me. And if you best me, Miss Yunli, I'll accept my defeat and turn Master Guyun over to you. Do you accept my challenge, Miss Yunli?
Fine. Let's see whose desire is stronger. Your desire to take it away, or my desire to hunt down all cursed swords. Show me what you've got. You're not going to use Guyun to fight for victory?
Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
You're a real weirdo.
No, well, okay, yes, he is kind of weird, but that's just Argenti.
Until everything burns to ashes! Fight to live!
Stay in step. Let's improvise.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
Let the duel commence. Put forth all your might.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Set the seas ablaze!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Take your positions.
Pledge thy loyalty.
That's half the work.
Nice.
Nap time. Dreams do come true.
Rise to the challenge. Behold, this symbol of
Destined for oblivion.
a flesh wound.
It's but a flesh wound. Shit.
Resonate.
Until everything burns to ashes! Justin, just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Great teamwork. Let's improvise.
Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge. You're fighting a gentleman. Confess.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Fighting a gentleman.
Catch up.
Set the seas ablaze!
Put forth all your might.
Attack detected.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Stay in step.
Naughty to nap time. Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge. Bear witness.
Damn, I was really hoping I'd be able to get that.
Take your positions.
Shit.
Joining the battle.
Behold, this symbol of Let the duel commence.
Oh.
Another journey begins.
Fuck.
Destined for oblivion.
Pledge thy loyalty.
Justin, just a little something. Think nothing of it.
That was almost bad.
Don't worry, it's
Put
just a
forth
script.
all your might.
Still the same old.
Okay.
Dreams do come true.
Attack.
A flesh wound.
Attack detected.
Like fun till everything burns to ashes!
Is it you? Oh, this isn't gonna work. Oh, this will work.
Set the seas ablaze!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Rise to the challenge.
The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Free will, or was it fate? On the still waters of oblivion.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Again.
That's better.
Heal, heal, heal.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge. Bear witness.
Fuck.
Let the duel commence.
Destined for
Rise to the
oblivion.
challenge.
Set the seas ablaze!
Rhythm get messed up.
Time for a shot. That's better.
Great teamwork.
Stand in position.
Rise to the challenge.
Pain, pain.
Pledge thy
Calibrating.
No!
Just in time.
Oh no!
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Support
Put forth
received.
all your might.
Take your positions.
Oh, pain.
Nap time.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Still the same old. The mood is set just right. Let the show begin.
Attack. Recalibrating.
Shit.
Mission.
Shit.
Terminated.
Oh no! My heavy damage dealers are down.
Let's improvise.
Let the duel commence.
I'm gonna die.
Not over.
3 days later.
Okay, this might be a bit better. Maybe with the adjustments I made, we can actually get through this one.
Please stay tuned.
Boost that.
Found. Found.
Damn, I was really hoping I'd be able to get him. Oh well, here we go. Alright, last attempt. Come on, baby. Well, hopefully it's the last attempt.
Night of Beauty.
God, I hope it's the last attempt.
You're not going to use Guyan to fight for victory?
Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
You're a real weirdo. Until everything burns to ashes!
Destined for oblivion.
Firefly, Type 4, in position. Set the seas ablaze!
Rise to the challenge.
Naughty child.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Take your positions. Let's improvise. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Confess!
Time for a shot. That's better.
Don't worry, it's just a
Firefly,
script.
Type 4, in position!
Rhythm get messed up.
Oh, that's the damage I want to see.
Dreams do come true.
Behold, this symbol of pure... Detonate!
On the still waters of oblivion.
A flesh wound.
Nap time.
Sam in position. Attack!
Until everything burns to ashes!
There we go.
Set the seas ablaze!
Great.
You're fighting a gentleman. Let thy more.
Okay, I want to do that.
Firefly, Type 4, in position.
I don't want that to act.
Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge. Put forth all your might.
Man. Another journey begins. Destined for oblivion.
A flesh wound.
Set the seas ablaze!
Okay, okay, we're doing good. We're doing good.
To let the duel commence.
You're going next, which does nothing for me.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Yep, that happens. That happens. Firefly goes down.
On the still waters of oblivion.
Joining the battle.
I do this.
Attack!
Confess!
Familiar.
Put forth all your might.
Attack
Fine,
detected.
we're fine, we're fine. Knock that one down.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a... I weep for the departed.
We do this.
It too shall fall.
Okay, everything's going according to plan. We're all doing good. We're doing good. You know, I'm looking up there. I've never noticed that before, I don't think.
Sam in position.
Okay.
Detonate!
Like until everything burns to ashes!
Put forth all your might.
Attack detected. Set the seas ablaze!
Free will, or was it fate?
Rise to the challenge.
Dreams do come true.
Naughty child.
That should be fine. Let me do this.
Fight to live!
Bear witness. To
The
honor.
mood is set. Let the show begin.
You're fighting a gentleman.
Okay.
Set the seas ablaze!
Stay in step.
Another journey begins on the still waters of oblivion.
The flesh wound.
Okay, we got it. We got rid of it before we could do shield barrier.
Recalibrating.
Forth all your might.
Not over.
Fuck.
Yet.
Shit. I should still be able to do this.
Nap time.
Attack!
Again?
Let the duel commence.
Oh no. Oh no, everyone's dead. Oh no! Oh, this got bad real quick. This got bad exceptionally quick.
All will
they're
eventually
gone.
rest upon the earth.
Fuck! I can
You're
do
not going
this.
to use Guyan to fight for victory?
Well, I know a thing or two about swordplay. In a proper duel like this, a knight should rely on the skills he's honed day and night.
You're a real weirdo. Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge.
Free will?
I didn't mean to do that.
You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Attack detected. Set the seas ablaze!
Rise to the challenge.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Let thine
Catch up.
Fight to live!
Rise to the...
That's half the work.
Okay. We'll do this.
I weep for the departed.
So I can get that super break on it.
It too
Or
shall
try to
fall.
at least.
On the still waters
to
of
the
oblivion.
challenge.
Nap time.
Take your positions. Dreams do come true.
Rise to the challenge. Joining the battle. Attack!
bear witness. To
Another journey begins.
That's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
Destined for oblivion.
the flesh
Stay in
wound.
step.
Tasha, heal Akron.
That's better. Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
I'm hoping this will knock him to 0 health.
Detonate.
Okay, it did. Cool.
Behold, this symbol of pure
Not
beauty.
until everything burns to ashes!
Let the duel commence.
Okay. Did you already get a shield? He did. Fuck you.
Set the seas ablaze!
Rise to the challenge.
This is more than a battle. Fight to live!
Confess.
How familiar.
Put forth all your might.
On the still waters
To
of
the
oblivion.
challenge.
Still the same old. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
In position. Set the seas ablaze!
Good.
You're
Good. It broke
fighting
the
a
sword.
gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Take your
Okay,
positions.
we're healing
Just
everyone
a
now.
little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
We'll do that.
Free will, or was it fate?
This is gonna hurt.
Destined for oblivion. I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
Stand in position.
That'll take more than nap time.
Rise to the challenge.
Let's improvise.
Behold, this symbol of pure. Let the duel commence.
Like fireflies to a flame. Until everything burns to
We're almost there.
ashes!
We're almost there. Come on. Yeah, I'm ready.
Fight to live!
I'm not letting you give him a shield.
Another journey begins.
I am not letting you give him a shield.
On the still waters
to
of
the
oblivion.
challenge. Let thine lord put forth all your might.
Still the same old.
Oh, that hurts so much. Okay. I need to do this. And then I gotta try and heal Firefly.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Heal Firefly.
Thank
she
you.
has to survive.
I will. Keep fighting.
That's better.
Okay.
Firefly, type 4,
Okay.
in position.
This is all a gamble.
Set the seas ablaze!
Rise to the challenge. You're fighting a gentleman. Put forth all your might.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Thank you. I will keep fighting. Fight to live!
Rise to the challenge. Bear witness.
Fuck you.
Let the duel commence.
God damn it.
Nap time.
Joining the battle.
Thanks for chivalry.
Yes! Oh, he died.
I've lost. According to the rules of a knight's duel, I should keep my promise and hand over the sword to you.
Holy hell.
But before I do that, I hope that you, as the winner, might have the mercy and listen to Master Guyon's past experiences.
This sword has been cursed since the day it was forged. Place it in front of me, and let me destroy it.
Do what she says, knight.
But...
You've done so much for me already. It's time for me to face her alone.
Argenti draws forth an ancient sword, scarred from countless battles before all
Weary
eyes.
of fighting. I just want to share my past with you. To explain why I wanted to escape. After that, I'll leave my destiny in your hands. Are you afraid to witness my past, little girl?
Afraid? Well, you do have a different aura from other cursed swords. But you're just trying to use my curiosity to lure me in.
Well, you know best that a single touch won't snatch away anyone's sanity.
I think it's worth a shot.
Fine. Show me your past.
Let's wake up Stell really quick. Stell is like... I like the thought of Stella going unconscious in the battle, waking up for that conversation, then falling face first onto the deck again before Firefly like, ha ha, and like wakes her up. Let's just shove some food in your mouth really quick. There we go.
Please stay tuned.
Alright, Guyon.
It's already impossible to contact the main Cloud Knight forces. What awaits me will be a long and lonely war.
Follow me.
Is this your memory?
Oh, we're at Bellabog.
Intercepting sword technique.
It's so cold here. I didn't feel it when I was in the thick of battle, but now it's freezing me to the bone. You're indeed a masterpiece from the Xianzhou Juming. If you hadn't taken control of my body, I probably would have been decapitated in that fight.
Quiet, and stay alert. Boris and the wolf troopers never give up the hunt.
Hey, just relax a bit. It's been over 300 days since we were both stranded on this planet. The transmitter never rings, so I guess we can't count on that anymore. The people on this planet still use beasts to pull their carts. Obviously, there's no way they can help us fix the star skiff. Looks like we're stranded on this forsaken planet for the rest of our lives.
The rest of a Xianzhou native's life could be terribly long. Are you feeling any desperation? All by yourself in this hostile world?
Yeah, a bit. Perhaps.
When things get too rough for you to handle, just leave everything to me. No need to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Yeah, sure. If I really can't handle things anymore, I'll leave my body to you. But now is not that time.
Do you really think you can oppose an entire Borisan army with your limited skills? What are you holding out for?
It's true that I'm stranded here, but it seems like that Borisan pack is in the same boat. By the way, Guyan, do you know what a seed is? A seed may seem insignificant, but with careful cultivation and time, it can grow into a huge, unwavering tree. You said that the rest of a Xianzhou native's life could be terribly long. You're right. That's why I intend to plant a seed named Resistance here, and nurture it for the rest of my life. I want to show the people of this land how to defend themselves against those monsters. I can already see the seed in the eyes of those people.
You really think you can do it? Why not just give me control, and we can revel in the bloodbath together?
What was the memory I just saw?
It was a memory of me and a Cloud Knight, stranded on an unfamiliar planet. We crash-landed on a planet occupied by Borisan. Just the two of us.
I can feel that it was a lonely war.
Okay, folks, one sec. I'm gonna go feed Oreo because it's past her feeding time. I'll be back in a little bit. While I'm gone, I'm gonna run an ad break. Be sure to stand, stretch, hydrate, do all that good stuff. We'll be back in a few. Howdy, folks, I'm back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Back to work.
I'm alive, but all the young people in the village...
They died. They died for you. They died because of your big promises. Promising them a life free from the Borisan. I tasted their despair before death. They didn't see it coming, and neither will you.
We can't stay here. Let's move on to the next village.
Why? What's the point? You and your sorry excuse for an army have been fighting for over 3 decades, and you haven't won a single battle. What you're sowing is not resistance, but despair. This world is hopeless. It's completely infested with packs of Borisin. You've seen their numbers, and you know their methods. And those commoners you've put your hopes in, they just kneel down and worship the monsters devouring their children and families, calling them their beastmasters. You beheaded one of the beastmasters for their sake, but they turned on you because they were scared of the Borisin taking revenge. You remember all that, right?
I do. I remember my first death. The Borisin cut off my head. But I also remember that if it weren't for a brave youngster who risked his neck to reattach my head and give me a proper burial, I would have disappeared completely. I remember everything the people did for me. They left food at the entrance of my cave, fixed my fur coat, and some even joined my resistance. The rest of the Xianzhou native's life is still terribly long, and there will be new youngsters who will stand beside me in battle. Time is on our side.
You said it was a lonely war. No. It wasn't a war filled with loneliness, but with despair. So much despair that I don't want to ever taste it again.
I'm leaving.
Where are you going, Your Highness?
I'm returning to my homeland, a distant place beyond the sky. I'm not coming back.
But what should we do with you gone? What if those wolf demons show up again?
They won't, my child. You've wiped out the last of them. But before I go, I need you to do one thing for me. Even though the wolf demons are gone, new monsters will appear in this world. Soon, a demon will appear, donning golden branches and knowing only bloodshed. However, fear not, my children. I'm entrusting you with this sword that's been with me in countless battles. Use the skills I've taught you over the years, and you'll surely defeat that last demon. But that's not all. I need you to construct a stone monument for me. It must be large and sturdy enough to seal the remains of that demon forever. This is a debt you owe me, and you must fulfill it. Do you understand?
You lied to them. And you lied to me, too.
Oh?
You promised that you'd give your body to me when you couldn't handle things anymore.
Well, this Xianzhou native's life has finally come to an end, my old friend. How about one last chance for revenge? Come and bid me farewell for the final time.
He had long since come to some understanding. I could sense a mix of intricate emotions flowing out. It wasn't bloodlust, or anger, or fear. What he had left for you was hope.
They've learned how to fight monsters. But there's still one last monster lingering in the world. Kill it, my old friend. He left me there without ever looking back.
Thank you, my old friend. Heliobi can taste human emotions. How do my emotions taste? My old friend.
A hint of bitter compassion and a touch of scalding courage. Your heart's deepest desire is to end war once and for all. Now, the war is finally over. Can you hear? Even though you can't hear me anymore, my old friend, I'll do everything I can to bring an end to all conflicts in this world.
So, this is the past of the Kalevalan people's Sword of Heroes? You helped the people of that world bring an end to war?
No, I did not. I am a weapon, and I only became the cause of more conflicts. Countless monarchs of Kalevala saw me as a symbol of kingship endowed by nature, and they waged wars in order to possess me. I grew tired of their wicked intentions. I didn't want to kill for anyone anymore. So I returned to the stone monument where my master was buried. And since then, no one was able to remove me from it.
But you allowed Argenti to take you away?
Because even after all this time, I still wanted my master to come home. During the sword gifting ceremony, I felt anguish when I learned that I would be handed over to the most skilled swordmaster and once again become a tool for killing. My master had engraved his deepest desire into my blade. End war.
You're right, I was muted.
As a weapon, my purpose was predetermined from the start. I had to become a deadly sword that would relentlessly hack and kill.
My bad.
But once I fulfilled my mission, would I have the right to choose my own destiny like he did? So, I asked the Knight of Beauty to help me break free from this never-ending cycle of bloodshed.
These thousands of years have naturally turned into memories of mine. I think I understand the beauty the knight was talking about now.
I don't want to be a sword that brings death. My war ended long ago. The years spent as a tombstone were my finest.
I've told you everything about my experience with Master Guyan on Kalevala. And now, I'm sure that Miss Yunli is as moved by the sword's flawless beauty as I was back then.
Even though I had heard the legends of this sword from the delegation, delving into its memories was still fascinating. Yunli, I trust Guyan's experiences have changed your mind.
I had no idea the sword had such a past.
It wasn't until I held Guyan in my hands that I could sense its thoughts and unspoken words. I always thought a cursed sword infused with a heliobus would only bring rage and slaughter. I never thought someone could leave behind the desire to end war, and even change the nature of the cursed sword. My position was too extreme. Guyan is truly a sword of heroes. I apologize to all of you for my behavior. I'm sorry.
Now that we've proven Miss Yunli's innocence and found the sword, should we now return it to the arsenal?
No. I'm still going to melt down this sword.
Oh, Yunli.
I've heard your true desires, Guyan. I can sense that you're tired of being a sword. Constantly serving new masters and fighting battles you no longer want to be part of. Right?
But being a sword is my destiny. I'm doomed to serve some master and fight battles endlessly. Can the wind choose to stop blowing? Can a cloud choose to stop drifting? No. It's the same for me. A creation with a predetermined destiny.
That's not true, Guyan. That nameless swordmaster shaped his own destiny. So you can too.
I just can't picture my destiny being anything other than that of a sword.
Do you remember when you stood alone in front of the swordmaster's stone monument? People admired you because you carried the memories of the hero. You were no longer a sword. You were a memorial.
Later, as I became worn and weathered, the gentle wind would pass through the hollows of my body, creating melodic tones that echoed in the distant mountains. I became a musical instrument then. I miss those times.
Can a creation become what it wants to be? The answer is yes. I'll grant your wish, Guyan, and transform you into something different.
Something different?
But this is the price for the war dance. If the Kalevalan delegation finds out... Please, say something, General Huayan.
Well, my granddaughter has always been stubborn. Are you really sure about this, Yunli?
What do you all think?
You might as well ask Guayan's opinion.
Fulfilling Master Guyan's wishes is the reason I came to the Xianzhou. With the Drilla's blessing, you could turn Master Guyan into a plow. But as long as it fulfills his wish to end war, I support it fully.
Then, I'll leave it to you, Yunli.
Pentad Armory seeking the use of the forging
It's
furnace.
been an honor getting to know you like this.
The honor is mine. Thank you, Yunli.
Damn.
While a long face, my child. Are you feeling regret, perhaps? You were completely determined when melting down the sword, so why the sudden change of heart?
Grandpa, I melted down the prize for the war dance. How are you going to explain this to the Lawfu?
Oh? Am I hearing right? This little girl is worried about her grandpa. Didn't see that coming.
If only I'd talked to you from the beginning, Grandpa. Maybe things wouldn't have escalated like this. But at least Guyan got what it wanted. I have no regrets there.
When it comes to swords, you and your father are cut from the same cloth. So, are you planning to continue melting down the rest of Hongguang's swords?
Yeah. Guyan is unique. But the other cursed swords are still too dangerous for anyone to handle. But maybe I'll try to be more patient next time.
Be more patient. Well said. Remember what you learned today, because there will be many more situations in the future that will require you to be more patient.
Understood. But what about the prize?
Well, ever since you showed up at the ceremony, I had a hunch. So I prepared another sword as a backup plan. And don't worry, this one has nothing to do with Heliobi.
That's perfect.
By the way, the ambassador from Kalevala and that knight went to Arum Alley. They're looking for a spot to honor the hero. Why don't we go take a look together?
Sure, let's go. Nice. Oh. Unexpected, but alright.
Oh, General Huayan. What brings you here?
Well, my granddaughter was inspired by the heroic legends told by the Mieka Kivesa, so she dragged me here to take a look.
That's a good question. What's this golden sapling?
I come from a long line of Kalevalan monument keepers. For generations, my family has guarded the stone monument left behind by the nameless hero. Over the centuries, a golden tree sprouted from under the monument, and its branches have never withered. We Kalevalans see it as proof of the hero's existence. Before leaving Kalevala, I took a branch from that golden tree, hoping to plant it here to represent the hero returning to his homeland.
That sounds good. We Xianzhou people don't make coffins or set up memorials, so I'm sure he would be happy to rest here where life is bustling.
The hero had asked our ancestors to carve something into the monument, so I made a copy of it too. While the inscription is pretty worn with age, perhaps you can still make out some of it.
I have drifted far from my homeland and am on the brink of death. Yet, I take solace in having honorably fulfilled my duties. Should you feel compassion for me, kind traveler, please take a handful of soil hence and bring it back to the Lawfu. Mr. Pavo, I wonder if that hero ever left a name in your history.
I apologize, but the hero's epic battles happened long ago, and he did not leave any name for us to call him. But in our mythology, he came from the heavens, and so we call him the Cloud Knight.
Well, that's cool, because that's technically what his rank is. They are the Cloud Knights. Wow, hit them on the head with the nail, didn't they? Hit the nail on the head. That's the word. That's the phrase. Man, okay. So, the battles were long ago. We don't know how long ago, but they were at least centuries and centuries ago. And the sword was wielded by the nameless soldier, was made by Yunli's dad. And Yunli was a kid when her dad died. So that must have been at least a few hundred years ago. So Yunli's a few hundred years old, I guess. I don't know.
Welcome home, Cloud Knight.
Now, you can also rest here, Guyan.
Oh, that's Guyan! They made him into an instrument. That's cool. And a stringed instrument, no less. Swords to Plowshares. Sword and Stone, Soul in Sky. Argenti, good to see you, my man. I hate fighting you, okay? God!
Now that my mission is accomplished, the delegation will be leaving the Xianzhou Luofu soon. But of course, the experiences here will become an epilogue to the hero stories. This golden sapling will become a part of the everyday scenery of the Xianzhou. I believe it's what he would have wanted.
Oh, well, bye, man. Jeez. Also, this golden sapling formed from a Mara-struck body, so I don't know if they'll really be keeping it, but we'll see.
As a punishment for being an accomplice in this theft, General Huayan assigned me to guard this golden sapling and recite the story of the hero and this legendary sword to passers-by. This is not a punishment at all, and I gladly accepted it. Spreading the message of beauty to the Xianzhou residents is exactly what I desire. However, I plan to leave the Xianzhou soon and continue my travels. May our paths cross again in the vast cosmos, my dear friend.
Freaking Argenti is a rose petal in the wind of the stars.
I'm feeling a bit emotional. I'd like to stay here for a while. Thank you for your guidance. I'm truly grateful. By any chance, would you be interested in taking sword lessons with me? Like March?
Thanks, but no thanks. I don't think I can endure the hardship. Maybe not. I have my baseball bat. I'd rather, like, say yes. Like, maybe just a couple, but I guess not. Well, that feels mean. Come on.
Thank you.
An unassuming ancient guqin. Its body and strings appear to be crafted from a unique kind of metal. Even without a human's touch, it occasionally bursts out notes, as if humming an untuned melody for someone unseen.
Thank you for your guidance. I'm truly grateful. By any chance, would you be interested in taking sword lessons with me? Like March?
I kind of wish she had a response to that, but whatever.
Hey, we are an honest guild.
Okay. People think it's a street show. So you buy trashed items. Sure, I got the money. Okay, let's go. I'm gonna go sit over here, I guess. What's this? Boss Dew, owner of the Dew's Tea House.
Artisanal flaming potent tea. A kick to the senses.
Thank you for your continued visits. Would you like to buy some tea or just have a chat? Did you want something? Lately, I've been trying to make something new with fresh herbs, vegetables, and fruits. After some setbacks, I finally developed a new recipe. This is a new flavor for flaming potent tea. I followed your suggestion from last time, and this one is sure to lift your spirits with a spicy kick. Why don't you come and give it a try? Oh no. Boss Stew personally pours a cup of tea for you. Here, feel free to give it a try. If you feel like drinking more, there's plenty where this came from. Bottoms up.
Brew some leaves and enjoy a luxurious liquid.
Drink it up in one gulp. You accept the cup of tea and slowly drink it. Your mind remains calm. You've had your fair share of bizarre encounters on your journey, but how could a cup of tea possibly surprise you? The warm liquid goes down your throat smoothly, and its comforting warmth causes the corner of your lips to curl into a smile. You're about to congratulate Boss Stew on his progress with his new recipe. However, before you can say anything, you're taken aback by the sight of a few areas of Boss Stew's head that are already showing signs of balding. Developing the new flaming potent tea seems as simple as adding some random ingredients, but you didn't realize Boss Stew was so committed to it, he even sacrificed his hair. You are impressed by his perseverance. Boss Stew looks at you with expectant eyes, but you remain silent. At that moment, you notice beads of sweat emerging behind his ears, and you are unsure if he is nervous, anxious, or lacks confidence in your competency. And why can you see the sweat behind his ears? As you ponder this question, your thoughts come to an abrupt halt, and a cold shiver runs down your spine. Are you alright? How do you like the tea? Sorry, I just got lost in thought. It's okay, just take your time. I'm not in a hurry anyway. Did something happen? Tell him what you just saw. I see. It appears the tea has caused some sort of hallucination as a side effect. Well, I wasn't feeling nervous, and of course I didn't lose my hair at all. That must have been an hallucination. In any case, something is wrong with this recipe, and I'll have to adjust it. Oh, here's the promised compensation. I'll give you a call when I have something new. Okay. Bye-bye now.
Dragon Spring Brew, apricot blossom.
Dumplings and steamed buns. The buns are huge.
The buns are huge. Okay. I think that'll be it for today's stream. We finished that event. We got, we finished that event. We got a little more.
It's still
we got
early.
That.
Where to now?
I'm curious.
Did
Hold
we
on.
get bamboozled?
Did you steal my faunus red sheep? Don't make a scene here or I'll sue you for slander at the Realm Keeping Commission. You didn't steal my faunus red sheep. Why are you suddenly so many lamb dishes on your shop's menu? It's the season where the puffer goats are ready. I've purchased lots of premium puffer goats, which explains why they are so many goat dishes on my menu. Also, there are plenty of restaurants on the Law Food that offer lamb dishes, so why do you only look for my trouble? Their lamb doesn't taste as good as yours. I find it hard to believe you're only using puffer goat meat in your food. For the Garden of Gourmet's prestige, we'll never use stray sheep from unknown sources as an ingredient for our food. It's not a stray sheep, it's the faunus red sheep. I don't care what it's called, because it's not my business. Just stop causing trouble here, you nutcase. Bestial ferocity. Ma'am? Alas, my poor faunus red sheep. They didn't even get to enjoy much freedom after leaving the harsh pen. Oh, Aeon of Abundance, who spares us from suffering. Please don't forfeit my merit for this. Are you the disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Shh, can you keep your voice down? I'm just an outworlder who lives here and keeps to myself. I have nothing to do with disciples of Sanctus Medicus. But you just, like, praised be to the freaking Aeon of Abundance, who is hated by everyone on the Zien show. Mostly everyone. Greetings, my name is Benna. I like to set animals free with some of my outworlder friends when I have the time. Let me make it clear that I'm different from those evil people who kill and steal in the name of abundance. On the contrary, my friends and I are practicing the virtuous side of abundance with our actions. Why are you bothering Gao Tang? It's because the faunus red sheep I released have gone missing. The lovely sheep with crimson wool is an endangered species in their home, so I spent a fortune to buy a herd of them, thinking of releasing them into Scale Gorge Waterscape. But when I went back home to check on them, I realized they were all gone. Alas, it would be great if an expert investigator could suddenly show up. I wish the investigator would be generous and willing to help kind people like us gratuitously. Pay me and I'll help you. That's so mercenary of you. When I released the sheep, I never thought of asking them for my money back. You should know that by helping me, you're helping those missing sheep too, and that will earn you a merit with the Aeon of Abundance. You'll be in good health and have great luck in the future. That's right, money is the... What's merit? Can you eat it? Fine, I get it. Both sheep and humans have to eat well to survive. Since someone is willing to give up merits in exchange for cold, hard credits, I'll fulfill her wish. Let's exchange numbers to keep in touch. As I have other business to manage, I'll leave the Faunus red sheep case to you. Okay. Alright, sure. Before we end the stream today, I want to look at a... God, I have so many missions I haven't gone through. Let's do a wealth one. Stella, do you have a moment? I have a favor to ask. Okay, Mr. Yang, let's hear it. Do you know how to change your profile picture? I don't know either. That's a lie, I do know. If Stella doesn't know, then I doubt anyone does. Oh no! Why do you want to change your profile picture? What do you want to change your profile picture to, Mr. Yang? Oh, it's Arahato from Honkai! This is the earliest version of the animation. Oh, he wants to change... Although the calendar here is different from that of my hometown, I have calculated that the anniversary of the premiere of Arahato is coming up soon. I did so many takes to get my new profile picture ready for the anniversary, but I never imagined that it's time for the Express to have its own internal communication app. The fact that he wants to make Arahato his new picture is great. Especially since that's a callback to Honkai Impact 3rd. Indeed. Okay.
We have some amazing goods left over for you here at...
Wow, you sound so enthusiastic. Okay. Grab these. Grab that. And then I gotta get more strails so I can buy the rest of this stuff. Do I have enough for a 10 pull? I do. Sick. Okay. We'll get a couple more of these. And then we'll do a 10 pull on the standard. And that'll be it for today's stream. Also, Sketch, sadly, I don't think we'll ever get that meal. Oh, Natasha. Nice. What is she at now? Wow, only 3. Goddamn. Skill level up +2 up to maximum. Basic attack +1.
With this strength, I can save more lives.
Nice. Okay. And yeah, that'll be it for today's stream. I can't sit. Why can't I sit on this? Come on. It's a bench. Why can't I sit on the bench?
I'm planning on quitting my job at the Sky.
I want to go sit in the garden. Hopefully I'll be able to sit in this garden. Sit. Sit. Please. Damn it.
You say you like me? I'm the dragon.
Please. Imprisoned criminal. What? But she's right here. What? What? Anyway. Yeah, hopefully... Well, March apparently did enjoy her day off. Stell went back and found her and had milk tea with her. But yeah, that'll be it for today's stream. Alright, YouTube, that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Tell me what was your favorite part in the credits. Credits? Comments. Comments down below. Boy. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Firstly... that Friendship is Magic trash can event. Wowzers. I feel like it was a lost chance that I didn't talk to, like, the other character. Like, I realized so late that I could talk to the other characters after I finished their challenges. I also feel real bad for Pela. Because she was, like, disheartened by her friendship magic not being as cute as she was hoping. And then, of course, we went on to Yunli, and it's like, that started out so cool. And I was like, oh, nice, we're going to have food. And then it was like, oh, yeah, cursed sword. And I'm like, oh, no. What a tragic backstory for Yunli. My goodness. I wasn't expecting that when we started today's episode. But there it is. Slaps you in the face, doesn't it? But yeah, not much else to say past that, folks. Like, jeez, I really don't know what to say about it. It's a truly tragic backstory, and I like how in the end, Yunli didn't melt Guyun down because she felt that it was evil. She melted it down to complete its final request. And the fact that she made it into that instrument was super, super cool. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. Hope you all have a good night and good day wherever you may be. And don't worry about your spot here at the tavern. We'll keep it open for you. Bye, folks, and I will see you all in the next one.